Going live, waiting for the green light. Say we are live, we are on, guys. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we're here for the return of Super Rugby, but this time it's in Aotearoa. It is in New Zealand, and I'm very excited for this. Obviously, last night there was a huge game between the Chiefs and the Highlanders, where the Highlanders came out on top in an absolute thriller there. Hold on, guys, I'm just making sure that we are on and checking out that we are on and ready to go. King Gold says hi. Hello, King Gold. How are you, champion? Good to see you here. Obviously, I don't have a great deal of Super Rugby fans on this channel, so we'll see how we go. But I just want to watch this game. I want to have a good time, and it's going to be a ripper game between the Blues and Hurricanes. I'm tipping the Blues here. Obviously, we did talk about it on the In the Sheds podcast this week. We gave our pre-season predictions for the rest of the season, or for how this is going to go. And obviously, we spoke about our tips for this weekend as well. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. King Gold is so happy the Suns with the Eagles. Yeah, we were streaming last night when that happened, you know. That was such a big Eagles fan, I tell you. But, you know, the Suns got a fantastic performance by them to get up. Aotearoa says, hi, Blaze, big game. I know I'm so keen, boys. I'm actually so keen. Because obviously I missed, you know, the Chiefs last night. Chiefs mana. We lost. Chiefs lost to the Highlanders in a ripper game. I really wish I was streaming that because it was a great game, but unfortunately we weren't able to. By the way, guys, this is a sold-out game. This game is sold out in New Zealand. You can, every single person in this, every single seat is taken in the stadium right now, which is actually insane. A couple of weeks ago, obviously, we were thinking that there was going to be games without any fans there in attendance. Now, it's sold out. Absolutely crazy. Oscar Burke says, Blaze, what do you think of the crowd? I think it's fantastic, brother. I think it's fantastic. Australia's going to be there very soon-ish. Well, maybe mid-July, August, I reckon. And I'll be back in August, so guess what? Woo! Game experience vlogs are coming back, baby. But yes, so this game is just going to be absolutely incredible. The atmosphere is just wild, and I really have high hopes for the growth of Super Rugby this year on a world scale when they're looking in at a game like this. They're looking at a tournament like this between the New Zealand teams, because the New Zealand teams are the best in the competition. You know, South Africa's great. Australia's not. Brumbies are good, but they're not up to this level. Like, they did beat... Who did they beat earlier? The Brumbies did beat... Did they beat the Blues? No. Did they beat the Blues? They beat the Crusaders? No. Brumbies beat somebody. I don't know, but the Brumbies beat somebody. Amy says, do you like the new rules for the New Zealand Super Rugby comp? Oh, there was a couple ones. What were the ones? There was extra time. Love extra time. Love the fact that there's not going to be a draw. There was also... something about around the ruck. Can you guys let me know in the comment section that if there is extra time during the draw full time and a red card can be replaced after 20 minutes? Wow, that's raucous. So you're telling me you only get a red card for 20 minutes? So if you go and do an absolutely raucous, like if you punch someone in the face and you get a red card, then somebody else is going to replace you in 20 minutes. That's stupid. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Actually, I'm going to write that down and talk about this week. I'm going to write that down and talk about this week on the podcast. Gee whiz. A red card replacement after 20 minutes. That's crazy, lad. That's crazy. Red card replacement, 20 minutes. By the way, guys, I actually don't know if this score is going to update on the screen. I honestly don't know if this score is going to update on the screen because Super Rugby is very hard to get a live scoring tally. I don't know. We'll hopefully get it. If you are tuning in, by the way, guys, and you don't know about these streams, you haven't been a part of these streams before, firstly, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and hit 50 today. But the main thing is, guys, you've got to remember, is that we can't show game footage due to broadcasting restrictions. They pay lots and lots and lots of money to have the rights to this. So I can't put it on for you guys, but the best I can do is have the live score below us, hopefully, and obviously react to the game live and talk to you guys in the comment section. So I'm keen for an absolute ripper gaming. OG Whitfield says, let's go Blues. I'm going for the Blues, but I don't mind the Hurricanes. I reckon it's going to be a high-scoring matchup. I think both teams are going to score. Obviously, Dan Carter signed for the Blues midweek. 2 weeks ago. He's not playing this game though. Dan Carter's not playing this game. He was not selected. I think it's just because he's too fresh, he's too new, and returning to Super Rugby. And this is obviously a huge tournament. This is all these teams have a chance of winning this tournament. Obviously, we saw the Highlanders beat the Chiefs last night, which was a shock. No one really expected the Highlanders beat the Chiefs, but they did, and they did it well. So they only got by 1 point with a field goal in the last few seconds, but in the same sense, like, just to beat the Chiefs, who I tipped to win the whole competition. Hayden Entertain House has also tipped the Chiefs to win the competition. AJ Ellis, who was on the podcast midweek as a special guest, he tipped the Chiefs to win the competition. So the point of the matter is that, like, it's absolutely massive. Like, it's absolutely massive of the Highlanders to win last night. The game has kicked off, by the way, guys. I don't know if this is going to update the score live, please. I hope it does. I hope it does. I really hope it does. I don't know, though. I really don't know. Hopefully. If not, let me know, and I will try and fix it. Dasman says, hey, hello, champion. Aotearoa says, hit 70 likes. I don't know, man. I don't really have too many Rugby Union fans. That's what I love to win the Super Rugby. Oh, yes. Blues. I am going with Blues though, guys. I am going with Blues. We can try and hit 70 likes. If we hit 70 likes, that's huge, but our like goal is going to be 50 because obviously I haven't never really done rugby union streams before. So go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. As the sport says, Aaron Smith played well. As the sport says, Lynette Brown. Lynette Brown's got a try last night. Oh, nice. Tina Barnes says hi. Hello, Tina Barnes. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. A minute 20 into the game here, and it's going to be offside the penalty to the Blues. I'm looking forward to seeing a bit of Bowden Barrett. Gotta love a bit of Bowden Barrett in your life. As the sport says, up the Blues, Blaze saying. Obviously, I like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are, I'd nearly call my team. Obviously, you know, I am also, like, look, I'm from Queensland. I really should go for the Reds, but because of my involvement with the Chiefs over the years, whether it be here in Fiji, or the fact that we have Aotearoa BKRmy next week on the podcast that we've already spoken to. Fantastic chat, by the way, fantastic chat. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed, go and follow yet. Sundays at 8 AM, but this video will come out tomorrow. the end of the one will come out tomorrow. It's on iTunes and Spotify if you want to listen to it right now, but the video has taken a while. Okay, 2 minutes into the game here, the Blues starting off well, but the Blues are starting off well. Hurricanes with the ball here to clear it. Oscar says, what's the rugby team in Aussie have the most fans? Maybe Waratahs, I guess. Maybe Waratahs or Brumbies. I'd probably say Waratahs. Reds definitely not. Rebels definitely not. I'd more than likely say Waratahs based on the fact that they have had their previous successes and they are Sydney. But Brumbies have a really good history too. They have a really, I think they've got a more passionate fan base than the Waratahs. I think the Brumbies are the most passionate fan base in Australia. But I'd say that Waratahs more than likely have the biggest supporter base in Australia. Blues here, going to clear it out. Going to clear it out here. And, oh my gosh, good take there. I really do like this Hurricanes team though. You know, they've got Lamape, they've got, I like this Blues team too. You know, Mark Talea, oof, you've got to love Talea. You've got to love Bowden Barrett. You know, when Dan Carter does get an opportunity here, it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. Michael Joshua Lewis says, hello champion. Someone Hughes says, the latest survey data of Australian Super Rugby teams was the Waratahs were the number 1 supporter team and the number 2 with the Blues. What? The Blues? What are you talking about? What do you mean? The Blues in New Zealand. Well, I said Waratahs were first. I'd say Brumbies are second. But the Brumbies have a more passionate supporter base. The Brumbies have a more, in my opinion, they have a more passionate supporter base. Alrighty, so it's a bit of just back and forth right now, 3.5 minutes. The intensity is definitely there. You can see these guys are raring to go right now. You can see these guys are really wanting to have a serious crack at this. D-Mate says, I'm not much of a Super Rugby fan, but I've also got to support BKR legend champion. Go and hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate you joining the stream. Appreciate it. Because obviously, like I said, I don't really do rugby streams, so we're going to do a lot of them for the Aotearoa season. It's going to be crazy here in New Zealand. It's going to be crazy. Oscar Burke says, what do you think about Barrett against his old club today? I think he's a fantastic player. We all know he's a fantastic player. I would have loved to have seen him with Dan Carter, but obviously Dan Carter didn't get selected. Because it's obviously too early, you know. He's only just signed for the club. They obviously had a pre-season. They worked their combinations together, and you can't just come into a club and just click straight away. Dan Carter is a fantastic player, but you can't just come in and click immediately. So he'll probably play next week. I guess he's also mainly there for the experience. Oh man, it's not actually, the score isn't actually updating live. The score isn't actually updating live here. Damn it! I don't know what to do with that. I really don't know what to do with that here. I'll try and fix it. When we get a break in play, I'll try and fix it. The Hurricanes here. The Hurricanes down the right wing. Oh, that's going to be a knock-on. Against the Hurricanes. Oh, my God. No way. Surely not. That's an incredible try. They get it. I think it's a knock-on. Yeah, it's a knock-on from the Hurricanes. Yeah, fair enough. Von Hock says hi. Hello, Von Hock. Good to see you, champion. Irocky one day says, Roger Tuivasa playing for Blues next year. That'd be awesome to see, but he won't. But he won't. Teammate says, I support the Reds because they're Queensland. Yeah, look, I'm meant to, but like I said, because of my involvement with the Chiefs over the years, I like the Chiefs, I really do. I'm going to see if I can find a live stream that has the score updating. The score's updating, because this isn't updating right now. So right now, we're not getting any updates. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, by the way, guys. I'm just trying to find a live score for you guys, so it updates live. Hold on 1 second. Hurricanes live score. Maybe flash score might be the best option. Damn it, that's not exactly the best. It's not going to look the best, guys, but it's the best we're going to be able to do. Yeah, it's not going to look the best, but it's going to be better than what we've got right now, because it's not updating the scores right now. So let's add that. Let's add the browser. Boom, 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 boom. By the way, guys, we are going to be streaming 2 more times today. We were meant to be doing the Roosters versus Bulldogs after this. But that game has been postponed to tomorrow, so that means you guys get an extra stream this weekend. You guys will get an extra stream. We are doing the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs stream after we do the, what's it called? Hold on, let's get rid of this. After we do the Sharkies Dragons stream, which is straight after this, guys, straight after this, we are going to be streaming the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs game with Entertain House. Entertain House, my good friend, co-host of the podcast, he will be joining us for that stream too, as a duo stream, duo, whatever you want to call it, duet, you know, here we go. Sorry guys, I'm just fixing this so that you guys can get the live score 7 minutes into the game. It's been, I just want to block out this stuff. Flash score is there. Jeez, I'm messing everything around now. I can't read your comments just yet, guys. I am going to read the comments in about 2 seconds. I'm just going to block all this stuff out. Otherwise, it looks pretty average. Maybe if I do 2 of these. I know it's kind of like self-promoting double, but like, you know, it's probably the best at this point. It's probably the best at this point. Hurricanes with the ball. They're inside the 22. They are inside the 22 here. Alright, that could be okay. And there we go. Is that alright? It's looking alright. I just wanted to block out that flash score because it looks average if I have that. It looks average. Alrighty. Let's get back into watching the game. Sorry guys, I just had to fix this so you got the live score. Oh my god, that looks terrible. This looks average right now. Oh, there we go. That looks alright. That looks fine. Okay, perfect. So the live score is right there. Now let's get back to the comment section. Vonwalk says, GWS Giants are up 10-9 over the North Melbourne Kangaroos. Wow, that's a good game. As the sport says, Bulldogs versus Roosters post-game plays. Yeah, we will be doing that live stream tomorrow, guys. We'll be doing that live stream tomorrow for the Bulldogs Roosters. And the Hurricanes, I think, are going to go for a penalty here. They're going to take a 3-point lead, I think. I do like TJ Perenara. Obviously, everyone likes TJ Perenara. I think he's going to have a pretty decent game. I'm going to sit back a little bit. Yeah, they can go for the 3. So, the Hurricanes will take an early lead here. 3-0. Had the advantage, and they're going to get 3 points out of it. Rocky one day says, RTS was in the Blues before he went to NRL. Was he really? Wow, I didn't know that. That's actually incredible. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm actually going to write that. I didn't know that. Actually, I'm not going to write that down, but that's surely not. I didn't even know that. Really? Wow. Marion Kasem says, hi, did we beat the Suns AFL? Like we did. We hit 104. They hit 90, so we killed it. You guys absolutely smashed it last night. Our like goal for this stream is 50, by the way, guys. So let's go and hit that like button right now. Let's get up to 50. Obviously, Super Rugby isn't something that I usually do, but I want to do it more. So if you guys want me to do it more, we have to hit our like goals, and our like goal for this one is 50. It is now 3-0 to the old Hurricanes. Someone here says, what's the Roosters Bulldogs game? Moves, I thought it was on today. It was meant to be today, but they moved it to tomorrow because of the virus scare in, I believe it might have been Tolman. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure, but one of the players have a child who's in a childcare, and unfortunately there's a virus scare in that childcare. So Hayden Griffiths says, are you back in Australia? Also, I love your channel and my sub. Awesome. Thank you very much, Hayden Griffiths, for joining the BKRmy. I do appreciate you. I'll be back in Australia probably August, latest September, but I'm aiming for August. I am aiming for August. So that we can get back and do some bloody beautiful game day vlogs, game day experience vlogs, you know? Oh, Hurricanes done a wing here. Oh, that's probably went out. No, his legs didn't go out, jeez. Hurricanes with the ball. They're actually looking, the Blues started off the better, but they couldn't get it, just get it. Oh, it's an advantage to the Hurricanes here. Jeez, they're not playing too bad, the old yellow and black. Von Hook says, West Coast Eagles lost. They did. I know, they did. They got flogged too. 45 points is a bit of a touch-up, especially by the Gold Coast Suns, especially by the team that's tipped to becoming last this year. Jeez. Michael Joshua Lewis says, how are you today? I am good, mate. It's a beautiful day here in Fiji, and we've got 3 big games coming up. We've got this game between the Blues and the Hurricanes, and then after this, we've got the Sharkies versus Dragons game, which is a rivalry game, and then after that, we've got the Western Bulldogs versus St Kilda game, which is a game that can go either way. So, 3 big live streams, and then tomorrow, you guys get an extra live stream because of the Roosters Bulldogs going to tomorrow. So otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do the Western Bulldogs versus St Kilda game. Sam R says New Zealand killed it. Killed the virus. I can't say the name, so they killed the virus. So they did. I know it's fantastic to see a fully sold out crowd here. For the Blues there in Auckland. This is in Auckland, right? Are they playing it there? Yeah, I think they are playing in Auckland. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's in Auckland. I don't really know the stadium too well, so, but I would assume it is. DMH like the Blues as my main support, so nice. The Blues are a good team. It's hard to choose in New Zealand if you're an Australian, because obviously they're all so good, and when you don't have a reason to support a specific team, you kind of do want to lean towards, that's a great kick. That is a phenomenal kick from the Blues. Oh my God, that is a phenomenal kick from the Blues there. That is an absolutely phenomenal kick from the Blues there. Wow, we were. As your sports head, Sharks vs Dragons streaming, I will be streaming the Sharks vs Dragons right after this, guys. It'll be right after this. So definitely get ready for that one. Guys, we're on 28 thumbs up, 22 thumbs up here. Like goal, I know we're going to hit it. Don't hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, obviously go and subscribe. D-Match's favourite non-Australian sporting league, please. I'm not going to say that. Everyone always asks me these questions. They try and get me to say what my favourite sports are, and I can't do it because I just love sport so much, and I don't want to shoot myself in the foot for if I do a stream for another league, you know what I mean? So, Talea. I love him. I love Talea. He's a good player. It's a good player. Blues with the ball here, just inside their own 50. Oh, they're going to get it out to the wing. Oh, that's a good pass. That's a great pass. Go, Blues. Go. Go, son. Go. He's after the wing. They're after the wing. Go, the Blues. Come on. Inside. Pass the ball. Try time. Boo. Blues, baby. Oh, 5-3 up. Underneath the post. Underneath the post, the Blues. What a try down the left wing. I love that. I love that. Caleb Clark. That was a fantastic try. He could have passed it on the inside. He could have passed it on the outside. But instead, he backed himself in and he took the try. So that's the try time right underneath the post. I don't know who that player was that came out of line for the Hurricanes, but he really cost them there big time. He really cost them. He came out of line and he didn't have a player to tackle, and they just passed it out. There was a 5-on-1 out there because of that player coming out of the line. And wow, that was a really good try. Really good there by the Blues to see that opportunity down the left wing. That was a really good try. I'm looking forward to seeing the Blues this year. I did tip the Blues to come second in my preseason predictions of the actual Super Rugby. I didn't tip them to make the final, but I tipped the Chiefs to come first. This is what I've tipped on the In the Sheds podcast, by the way, guys. Actually, I should go get the link so you guys can go and subscribe to it if you haven't already. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to quickly jump on and get the link up so you guys can go and subscribe to the In the Sheds podcast YouTube channel. Yeah, I tipped the Chiefs first. I tipped the Blues second. I tipped Crusaders third. I tipped the Hurricanes fourth, and I tipped the Highlanders fifth. But after last night, I don't know because the team that came fifth beat the team that I said is coming first. So it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. But in the same sense, I still think the Chiefs are going to come out on top. But the only thing is that AJ on the podcast this week said something about that this tournament is only a group stage tournament. It's only a group stage tournament. And if that's the case, I don't like it because I know Australia is not doing a group stage tournament. Australia is actually going to be doing an actual full tournament with a final and all. So hopefully this is like that. Hold on, I'm just putting the link here so you guys can go and subscribe to the In the Sheds podcast YouTube channel. Pin message. There we go. Did mention you did top 10 favourite sports around the start of the channel. Yeah, but like those change, mate. Those have changed. Those change because of how much what I do. They change every off season, you know. So like for example, in February, I'm going to say the Premier League is my favourite, and then because it's obviously coming towards the end of the season. In June, I'm saying that the NBA is my favourite, and hockey. In September, I'm going to say that baseball is. In December, or NRL. In December, in January, it's going to be NFL, it'll always change. Here we go, 14 minutes into the game here, and the Blues are up 7-3. Hurricanes with the ball, though. They're about 40 out from the Blues line. That's going to be a turnover. Oh, no, it's not going to be Hurricanes here with the ball. Going out to the left. I do like these players on the Hurricanes team, though. They don't have... Fafita Vea. He's not playing today. He's on the bench, but he's not playing today. Oh, the guy has the wing. That's a nice pass. Here they go. Hurricanes down the wing. I don't know if he's going to get there. Oh, try time. Hurricanes down the wing. He's a big time winger. Gee whiz, down the wing. You've got a massive guy. This is just showing the change of style and the change of play that sport has taken in the rugby world, whether it be league or union. He is a big old player down that wing. He's a big old player. They're going to check the video ref. They're going to check the TMO. But I think the Hurricanes have scored a try here. Junior Dalmiti says, where can we watch this game online? I'm not too sure, man. Maybe KO. I'm pretty sure KO Sports is, you get 2 weeks free trial. And I'm pretty sure you can watch it on KO. So that's probably the best option. Are they going to get it? It's going to be a try. Yeah, it's a try. That's a try time, Hurricanes. Woo, try time. So 15 minutes into the game, it's going to be 8-7 to the Hurricanes with a kick to come. This is it's starting to rain a couple of tries in this last few minutes. Someone new says there's no playoffs in this competition, same as English Premier League. Yeah, but in Australia there is, which is why it's frustrating because it's a try time. Hurricanes do go up 8-7 with a kick to come. It's frustrating because obviously in the Australian competition that they're starting up next month, there is going to be a final. So Dane Coles is the one who scores that try. Big old Dane Coles. Oscar Burks is passed forward in my opinion. I think it's hard. I did immediately think that way, but I think because he gets hit at the exact time that he passes it and the momentum with the ball, I think if he keeps running, he's missed the kick, so it's 8-7 to the Hurricanes. If he keeps running, imagine the player doesn't tackle him and hit him at that exact point he passes it. If he keeps running and passes it, you're not gonna. It won't look forward at all. It'll be just momentum. Pass came out the back of the hands. It won't look forward, and it'll be a fantastic try there. But because he got hit at that exact moment, it looked like it did travel forward, but it didn't, in my opinion. It didn't. So there you go. Just says, yeah, it's on KO. There you go. DMH says, I'm proud of the Storm boys last night. Yeah, good win by the Storm over a rampaging 19. But I did see something. In that game between with Caleb Ponga. You know, Caleb Ponga came in and he missed out on a 4-on-1 opportunity on the wing. It was really, really bad. It was really, really bad what happened there. I was expecting him to easily lap that shit up, but he didn't. He missed it. King B says, who do you think is going to win the NRL Premiership? At this point, you can mix on the Roosters, but I'm still going to tip Manly. I'm still going to get behind. If they lose again by a big margin, here we go. The Blues down the right wing. They're going to kick it through. This could actually work out to be pretty good. Oh, he's going to lose it. No, that's going to be a penalty. No, it's going to be advantage. So the Blues are going to get the advantage. They might take the 3 and go up 10-8. Here. Hayden Oddie says, who's currently the best team in the NRL in your opinion? Currently, by the way, guys, go and hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Currently, right this second, you'd have to say the Roosters. You'd have to say the Roosters. The Raiders have been, since they really good win against the Storm, they struggled last week, they struggled this week, they still won this week, but they struggled. Actually, ask me this at halftime, guys. Ask me this at halftime. We're going to talk some Super Rugby right now. We're 17 minutes into a huge game. We're going to talk some Super Rugby. Talk to me about the Rugby League at halftime, lads. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I watch every live stream. Awesome, man. We've got 3 live streams today. Right after this, we've got the Sharkies versus the Dragons and a nice little rivalry there, and an AFL game. Right after, we've got 3 different sports today. We've got Super Rugby here in Aotearoa, then we've got the NRL right after this, and then we've got the AFL right after that. So look, let's go. Killing it. 17 minutes of the game here. Blues are inside the Hurricanes 22, and they're pushing from the scrum. Actually, no, it wasn't the scrum, it was the line out. Hold on. Push. They're still making movement, guys. They're still making movement. Okay, they've stopped now. Use it. Yep. Overrated says, what side are you on? I'm in Fiji right now. I'm watching it on TV1 Action. I'm not too sure where it goes through. But if you guys are looking for the stream, I would suggest going on to KL getting a 2-week free trial. That's the way you can do it. I wish I could put the stream on for you guys, but due to broadcast restrictions, you guys just know I can't do it. I get banned and potentially sued. Blues here down the right. Oh, they're about 5 metres out here. They're about 5 metres. They're about 10 metres. I'll give them 10. I'll give it 10 metres here. The Blues are looking good early. They're down 8-7, but the Blues, they're right close. 5 metres out here. If they go out left, they score. Here. Oh, back on the inside. Oh, it's going to be dragged up. Oh, the Blues, they're back in front. 12-8, they're back in front. This game is incredible so far. It's already been incredible. Look at this go. Look at this game go. Gee whiz. I'm going to start showing more Super Rugby. I love my rugby. I love it. Rugby union is just so free-flowing and I love it. 12-8 right now of the Blues. It's going to be 14-8 because they're going to kick this. Try time for the Blues. Oh. By the way, guys, another reason I'm going for the Blues is because I tip the Blues on the In the Sheds podcast. By the way, guys, go and subscribe to the channel. Wait, is it over here for you? Over here. I've pinned in the comment section. The channel link. We're on 83 subs right now. Let's try and get 100 by the end of the weekend. We're at 83 subs right now on the In the Sheds podcast YouTube channel, so go and subscribe there. Von Hook says the GWS Giants game is now tied. Wow. Yeah, can you keep me updated with that? Because I tipped North Melbourne in that game, and I think Hayden tipped the old GWS. So I kind of would like to see. I would like to see the North get up in that one, but you know that's a good game, and I tipped the underdog in that. Definitely tipped the underdog. We're on 30 likes now, by the way, guys. 20 more thumbs up to hit our like goal of 50. Let's go. Let's hit that thumbs up button right down below now. 14-8. It's going to be 14-8 to the Blues after 19 and a half minutes in this game. Marion Kasem says try time. Let's go, the Blues. Let's go. There's a lot of bandwagoners around now for the Blues as well. And I guess I am. I love it. But then again, this is what I do, so I just get behind all teams. But the Blues are going to kick it, so it's going to be 14-8. Wow, a lot of points scored early in this game. 20 minutes into the game, it's already 22 points scored. Gee whiz. D-Match says I'm to the Titans with the Dragons. I love it. I love it. As we Sports' Blaze, is it on Fox Sport? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not in Australia, obviously, otherwise I'd be probably watching it on that, but I'm not too sure. Surely it would be. I'd assume, because KO is Fox. I believe KO is Fox, so I'd assume that it would be. But KO is just like another version of, it's a cheaper version of the entire Foxtel. You don't need the box and all that type of shit. So that's why I'm pretty sure KO is Fox. So if it's on KO, I'd assume it's on Fox. DMA says, come on Blues, never thought I would hear Blaze say go the Blues. I know, mate, I know, but in this, it's rugby, it's not bloody, don't you bloody start getting me on the bloody state of origin. That's the thing with live streams as well, or just video when you're a content creator as well. Yeah, nice Blues. Nice. Well, then again, Manchester City is blue, Titans are blue, Detroit Lions are blue. Look at all my teams, they're all blue. Geelong is blue, we're all blue. We're all blue, except the only team that isn't blue is the Maroons, because I don't like the colour red because of old United. Go, they're down the wing, go down the wing, go down the wing, go, Blues here, Blues have an opportunity. Oh, he really locked that ball on. That was a great wing. They're making some movement. Wow. That's going to be a penalty to Hurricanes, but they're making some movement down this left wing here for the Blues. They're making some really, really nice movements down there. North Melbourne, Von Hawks says North Melbourne take the lead, 17-16, nice. Tasman says good tackle, that was a good tackle. I just watched this, thanks Dad, mate, channel 505, oh nice. Yeah, there you go, so it is on Fox Sports, yeah. But yeah, I realised this actually through the last couple of months, and I'm like, all my teams are blue except for one team, which is the Maroons, and I can't not be a Maroon, I grew up, I'll tell you this though, I know a lot of other people know this, but I was actually born in Cogra, but I think it was like 6 weeks old or 2 weeks old or whatever that I moved up to Queensland, and I lived my entire life from there. So it's like when people are like, "Oh, but you were born in bloody New South Wales," it's like I don't even remember living in New South Wales ever. Oh well, I did this year, but here we go, Blues with the ball. But yeah, so it's like, and then when people say, "Oh, but yeah, it's where you're born," no, it's not. It's not. It's your origin. It's if you grew up in Queensland, we're not going to talk rugby league right now, but if you grew up in Queensland. Oh my god, he's well offside. What was happening there? Nation's Detroit Lions are also blue. That's what I said. Every team that I have except for my state of origin team is blue. And I guess that comes down to the fact that, and Cubs are basically blue too. Like they're red and blue, but the Cubbies, the Chicago Cubs, are basically blue. Like they're red and blue. I'd say they're more blue than red. Teammates says, can you guess what my profile pick? I can't really see it, brother. It's quite a while there. Michael Josh Lewis says, I go for the Highlanders. Nice, man. They had a good win last night. Against the Chiefs. So 22 and a half minutes into this game. It's 14-8 to the Blues. But Hurricanes are going to get into the attacking 22 here. Oh. Von Hook says, is the stadium packed? It's sold out, mate. It's sold out. This game is completely sold out. 40,000 people. 40,000 people sold out. That stadium, so fantastic there by New Zealand to get their virus under wrap, and they're completely eradicated, just like Fiji is. So we still have restrictions. Lovely. Oh, Blues! They win the line out. Gee whiz! They win the line out against the. Oh my God! And then they're going to give away a penalty. They win the line out. 3 line outs sold into 1. Actually, they've won 3 of the line outs so far tonight from the Hurricanes. And then they're going to give away a penalty. Lovely. D-Mate says, oh, okay, fair enough. Anakin Skywalker. Nice, mate. As the Sport says, that's madness, 40,000. Yeah, man, it's packed as. You go and look, there's a few seats here and there, but it's sold out apparently. So, yeah, that's what they're saying. So, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. By the way, guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're at 32 thumbs up. Our like goal is 50. Let's go and smack it right down now if you haven't already. So, we're 32 already. Let's try and hit 50. Usually, we go for 70, 80, but I haven't really done Super Rugby streams before. So, we're going a little bit lower today, but the Hurricanes are probably going to score here. 5 metres out. Ooh, 3 metres out here. Hurricanes are pushing. This is going to be advantage. It's going to be advantage to the Hurricanes too. The Hurricanes should score here. The Hurricanes really should score here. They're only a metre out. They're just pushing forward. So now they're going to go to the backs early. They're going to go back early. Oh no, he's knocked it on. Oh, he's knocked it on. He's dropped his lollies. The lollies are all over the floor. But it's going to be advantage. I don't know if they're going to go for the 3 or they're going to... Oh my God, don't tell me they're going to give a yellow card here. Are they going to give a yellow card to the Blues? Okay, so I think he's giving a warning. If there's another penalty against the Blues, they're going to get a yellow card here. Sirapat Lion says, hello from Durban, South Africa. Hey, welcome all the way in South Africa. Welcome. I don't think I've actually had a South African join the streams before, so thank you for joining. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. But I would love to see South Africa compete this year. Actually, can you let me know in the comment section, are South Africa going to be starting up their competition as well? Because I know Australia is next month, which is bringing back the Western Force, by the way. So Western Force, Reds, Waratahs, Melbourne Rebels, and the Brumbies. And that's going to be a separate tournament. Obviously, we have this tournament here with the Super Rugby Aotearoa, with the Blues, the Hurricanes, the Chiefs, the Highlanders, and the Crusaders. But I'm not too sure what's happening in South Africa. Let me know what's happening in South Africa. Mark Joshua Lewis says, yeah, 14-8 to the Blues. Yeah, but I wouldn't be too... there goes the Tasman says, there goes the Lollies. They're gone. The Lollies are gone. The Lollies, they're all over the shop. Falago Mamba. But Hurricanes are going to score here. The Hurricanes are going to score here. Merrick Sam says, remember the spamming 59-0, 59-0 over the Roosters smash really wrong? Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was really funny. Braith Lim says, in a few weeks I'll have all my teams playing. Chelsea, Bulldogs, Hurricanes, and V8s all one day, mate. It's sexy, isn't it? It's just sexy at this point with all the sport coming back. Yeah, it's just sexy. With all the sport coming back, Super Rugby just starting, the Rugby League in full flow. AFL's been beautiful this weekend, it's just it's Premier League back this weekend. We get to watch Arsenal get absolutely flog-a-rino. We are going to live stream a lot of the Premier League this weekend as well, guys, so definitely get keen for that. Sirpat Lion says, we're the poor part of South Africa, no pay TV. Contact sports only allowed in level 1 lockdown, we're still on level 3. Oh, damn it, well that sucks. But at least you've got this stream to update you on how it's going. And I hope you're safe and healthy over there. But the Hurricanes, see with the ball, 5 metres out. 5 metres out from the Blues line here, 14-8 to the Blues after 26 minutes. Lots of points scored early, but the Hurricanes surely should score here. If the Blues give away another penalty, it's going to be a yellow card. Oh, Hurricanes! Oh, good pass. Try time. Try time, Hurricanes there. Try time, Hurricanes. Give me 14-2. It's out on the wing, but fantastic try there by the Hurricanes. They worked it out to the left, and the Hurricanes, oh, there you go. They're back in it. This game is just back and forth, back and forth. Ben Lamb is the one who does score the try for the Hurricanes. He is the one who scores the try for the Hurricanes. Are we still on? Who's still on? Are we still on? Yeah, we are. It's all good. It's all good. Someone who says only 10,000 seats left in. Oh, okay, so there is still 10,000 seats. Nah, surely there isn't 10,000. 10,000? Surely not. Surely not. There is a lot of people in this game right now. There's no way would there be 10,000. That's a lot. Nah, I can't see 10,000 empty seats there. Nah, I could see maybe maximum 4 or 5. Maximum. I'd nearly say 3,000. Joel Proctor says the GC Suns. Hey, the Gold Coast. Even though I'm not a Suns fan, gotta get around the Gold Coast. Gotta get around the Gold Coast. Oh, 27 minutes to go here. 27 minutes into the first half of the game between the Blues and the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes just scored. They brought it back to 14-13. And they're taking a kick from out left. Braith Lim says, wait, how did I not notice there was fans? It's sold out. It's sold out, brother. It's sold out. Every seat's well, not every single seat, but apparently they're saying it's sold out. And, he's missed it. So it's going to be still 14-13 to the Blues over the Hurricanes, 27 minutes into the game. Epic Gamer says, hello champion, good to see you. Hayden Oddie says, who you got, Saints, Swans or Essendon? I'm going to tell you right now. Go and subscribe to the English Heads podcast YouTube channel that I pinned the comment. Go and click that, subscribe. We're trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of today. We're on 83 right now, so go and hit that subscribe button. That's where we put all the clips from the podcast. And I have tipped my Super Rugby predictions, NRL predictions, and also the AFL predictions on there. So, and obviously the NRL as well. So I have got all my tips, but I will tell you right now, just because you're here, I have tipped Essendon in that one in a very close game. USA Rugby League fan, hello champion. Says this crowd is amazing. I know it's incredible, bro, and I'm hyped up. I'm just hyped up seeing crowds, I'm just hyped up seeing a massive crowd for a massive game between two rivals. You can't get much better than this, guys. You can't get much better than this. And what a game so far, too. 28 minutes in. Yeah, it's just a fantastic game on all levels. Lots of points scored already. Really aggressive. Really, it's just been a good game to watch. So, and just like last night, the Chiefs versus Highlanders as well. That was a really good game. I really wish I had done it. I'm going to try and stream both rugby games next week because Crusaders come back next week too, so that'll be good. I think it actually could be Crusaders versus Chiefs next week. Mark DeLeo here. Someone who said, D-Mate says, see you later, champion. Thanks for coming in. Someone who says South Africa is currently still in lockdown, slowly bringing back their own competition at some point this year. That'd be good to see. Look, South African competition isn't exactly as exciting as the New Zealand though. It's good, but it's more defensive minded than the. Oh, nice turnover there by the Blues. That's a fantastic turnover by the Blues. Oh, and then the Hurricanes are going to get it right back. Oh, the Hurricanes are going to get it right back off the turnover. It's going to be an advantage as well. It's going to be an advantage for a knock on against the Blues there. Hurricanes, they're going out to the right. Ooh, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys. We're 16 likes away from that like goal of 50. Gee whiz. All right, Hurricanes, back out to the left. They've still got an advantage, I believe. I'm pretty sure they've still got an advantage. Yeah, they are. There is still. I think it's another. Yeah, okay, they're not going to really. They haven't really made too many meters, so it's going to be. It's going to be advantage not taken, and they're going to get the penalty here. Hurricanes, 14-13 down with 11 minutes to go the first half. What a game it has been so far. It has been a really, really good game to watch so far. Penalties conceded. 7 penalties to the Blues, 2 penalties to the Hurricanes. Tell you what though, 27 points in the first half is pretty big. Like that's a pretty decent size, and there's still 10 minutes to go here in the first half too. That's a pretty decent size bloody margin. That's a pretty decent size, and there's like I said, it's still 10 minutes to go. Hey, Noddy says Manly vs Rays next week. It should be good. Yeah, no, it should be. I'm tipping Manly, but I think it'll be a good game. Rays have looked a bit dodgy since that Storm game. I don't know what happened with the Storm. Might have messed with their heads. Those bloody cheeky Stormers. 14-13 here. 10 minutes to go here the first half. The Blues, I don't know who's been on top really. I would argue the Blues, but in the same sense the Hurricanes have also been quite good. The Hurricanes have also been quite good, especially down that right wing. The left wing is where the Blues are absolutely killing the Hurricanes, and the right wing is exactly where the Hurricanes are killing the Blues. Actually, no. The left wing is where they're doing it. So it's actually the mix. Hurricanes have been doing it, just exploiting the wings, really. It's been a game about the wings. There hasn't been too much up the middle action from both these teams, actually. After 30 minutes, I haven't seen too many players running it straight up the middle. It's either been kicking to get the field position, or it's been utilising the wings. So it's been interesting, yeah. Von Hook says that's no good for South Africa. Yeah, it's a bit rough, but they'll come through it. They'll come through it in the end, and we'll get to watch some Super Rugby in South Africa with some Sharks games, or the Kings. No, the Kings aren't there anymore. The Kings are in Europe now. They used to be in Super Rugby, if you guys remember. Sharks games, or the Bulls. You know, or I wonder if the Jaguares will be included in that. Obviously, they're in Argentina. Maybe they'd fly them over because they're in the Super Rugby conference. If you didn't know this, the Jaguares from Argentina, they're in the conference with South Africa. So I wonder if they would fly them over because obviously the Sunwolves are in the Australian conference, but they're getting rid of them next year. I think they're gone now, actually, to be fair. The Sunwolves were in Australia. They didn't bring them over. They instead brought the Western Force back into the competition from Perth. So. That's going to be interesting to watch them come back in because obviously they were playing in the National Rugby Championship with the Fiji and Drua, which we watched quite frequently when it was on. Paddock says South Africa have went through too many Super Rugby teams. Well, the thing is, and this is, oh my God, that's going to be a knock-on against the Hurricanes there. It's going to be a knock-on, surely. That's going to be a knock-on against the Hurricanes. Wow, they're not going to say a knock-on. I want to ask this question, but then he's gone out. That was a good tackle there by the Blues defence. I'll answer this. So Paddock says South Africa have went through too many Super Rugby teams. The thing with South Africa is that they arguably don't want to be in the Super Rugby. They don't even want to be in the Rugby Championship. Like they want to be in the Six Nations. Is it 7 nations now? No, 6 nations still. They want to be in the Six Nations with France and England and Ireland and Scotland and who are the other teams? Italy, and all the European teams. They want to be there, and their time zone is so much better. So they've taken a lot of the Super Rugby teams we've seen before and put them over into the European competition, and they've slowly started to adjust it. But there's still a long way to go. And I know that South Africa, as a country, want to move into the nice time zone of Europe as well. But then when you're looking at that, it's like if that's going to happen, then basically you're having a mini World Cup every single year. You know what I mean? Like the Rugby Championship's great. I guess you have 2 somewhat mini World Cups, but in the same sense, they're thinking about bringing Fiji into the Rugby Championship, thinking about bringing Japan in, and then it's like you've got 2 mini World Cups, so that's a penalty to the Blues. Penalty to the Blues, basically on halfway. Cardinia 1 says, you bloody beauty! Let's go, get that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We are only 14 thumbs up away from our like goal of 50. Oh, let's do it right now. Oh, good kick. Oh, that's a fantastic kick from the Blues. That's a fantastic kick there by Bowden. Bowden Barrett, what a fantastic player that guy is, I tell you. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I live in Australia. Nice. So do you agree, Paddy Cat? Obviously, it is up in the air. South Africa would ideally want to, but do you think that they would... Do you think that the Six Nations would welcome in South Africa? Because obviously, England doesn't want really too big of a competition there. Like they want to be the top dogs right now, and Ireland are there too, and obviously South Africa just won the whole World Cup, so it's like, if they brought them in, that'd be another team that would just be another road hump, and it's like, it would just be a mini World Cup, which just wouldn't make any sense. You would nearly have to, and I made a video about this last year actually, made a video about this. If they did that, you may as well just have a World Cup every single year. You may as well just have a group stage World Cup. Talea! Oh, 5 minutes out here to the Blues. 5 minutes out for the Blues here. 8 minutes to go here of the first half. The Blues in the ball. Ah, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty against the Blues. The Hurricanes are going to get the ball here. Patrick says Six Nations should only be Europe, in my opinion. Yes, but the thing is that the time zone for South Africa is a lot better, obviously. The time zone for South Africa with European countries is really, like, when their night is their night. So, obviously, South Africa's night is our early morning here, and our night is their, like, I think they're midday, actually. So when they're... No. Our night is not a good time for them. Our night time, I think South Africa is like maybe... How many hours is South Africa behind us? Are they like 12 hours or something like that? Are they like 12 hours or something like that? Oh no, South Africa is definitely... yeah, I think there might be like 12. Can someone go Google that for me, please? USA Rugby League fan, thank you very much for the $3 donation. That is fantastic. Every single donation goes straight back into the channel to provide you guys better content, so I do really appreciate that. So thank you to the USA Rugby League fan. He goes, Giltinus. LA Giltinus. Hold on, I'm going to Google this. Because, oh, here we go. Giltinus. LA Giltinus, 2001 Major League Rugby Championship. So that's the Los Angeles team, is it? Is that the Los Angeles team that we're talking about there? Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. But he has said the LA Giltinus have 2021 Major League Rugby Champions. I'd love to see how rugby union is going or rugby league is going in America. I do occasionally listen to the podcast, and I'm very busy as well. So I do my best. But thank you very much for the $3 donation, and I am trying to listen to as many podcasts as I possibly can. But as you guys know, I'm flat out with streams and my own podcast as it is. As you guys know. Thank you very much for the $5 donation to Joshua Cook. That is awesome. Like I said, every donation goes straight back to the channel to provide you guys better content. And Joshua Cook says, hey Blaze, what streams are you doing today? So I'm streaming the Blues Hurricanes, obviously, we're here right now. Then tomorrow, right after this, I'm doing the Sharkies versus the Dragons game. And then right after that, I'm going to be doing the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs game. So it's going to be a big day. We weren't going to do St Kilda versus Bulldogs, but because the Roosters game got pushed to tomorrow, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, and we're going to be doing that game today. So there you go. 35 minutes of the game here, still 14-13 to the Blues. Hurricanes have a scrum here. Since they scored their last try, the Blues, the Hurricanes, it's been a little bit of a slugfest. Paddock says, don't New York want to go to the English Rugby League system? I'm pretty sure New York are in it. Toronto are obviously already into it, so I'm pretty sure New York, and I'm pretty sure Ottawa as well. You should ask USA Rugby League fan. He'd know more about that than me. But yeah, I think New York is making their way in, and I also think that Ottawa is trying to make their way in as well. Oh, it's going to be a penalty to the Blues. Wow, penalty to the Blues. They might take the 3 here. The 3 here. Someone Hughes says, Blaze, the Europeans don't want the South African team in it. There is actually more hostility to them, and actually a lot of South Africans want to stay in Super Rugby. Yeah, wow, okay, cool. Okay, well, I know that there was obviously talk that South Africa themselves, the board of directors wanted to move into Europe, but that's an interesting take. Thanks for letting me know that, Simon. Golden Anime says, we lost 59-0. Yeah, nice, I know you guys lost 59-0, that's all good. 36 minutes in the game here, the Blues get a nice little opportunity here. USA Rugby League fan says, Legiltinus, new rugby union team in Los Angeles. Oh, nice. Well, whenever I'm in America, whenever I'm in LA, I would love to go see him. So, whenever do let me know if you ever see me on Instagram saying I'm going to LA for some vlogs. I would love to let me know, and we'll head off to a game. Do a bit of a collab if you want. Golden Anime says we lost 59-0 to the Roosters. Yeah, nice. I know, bro. Syrup Lion says the biggest gripe amongst South African players is the time zones. Yeah, personally prefer the Sanzar. The competition is stronger. It's all about economics and money at the end of the day. Exactly right. You know, you're spot on there. The time zones is obviously a detractor for South African teams. Oh, penalty! Wow, the Blues are going to give away a penalty here. It's going to be a detractor for the South Africans because obviously they have to adjust their sleep schedules. They have to adjust themselves to be on the right time zone, and it is a lot harder for South African teams. And Argentina has the same problem as well. I'd actually argue that Argentina have a worse problem, but they don't really have a say in it. Like, you guys are just, they're in it. Gordon Anime just said I lost 59-0 to the Roosters. Yeah, we know, bro. Kidding one said, Syrup Lions also said that the Bulls will push whichever agenda they want and spin it. Same travel time to England, 10 hours. Okay. Syrup, do you know how many hours behind Australia South Africa is? Is it about? Sorry, you said 10 hours. But that's the flight time. You said that's the flight time? Is that same travel time to England, 10 hours? Yeah, but your time zone is very similar, right? You're. I love it. Blues have just taken over the line out again. They're stealing so many line outs. They're stealing so many line outs from the Hurricanes here. Crazy. 58 minutes here for the Blues. 58 minutes and the Blues are up by 1 point. Crazy game so far. 10 out from halfway. 10 out from halfway here for the Blues. Are they going to try and get some field position here? There is only a minute 50 left of the first half. I would love to see somebody... Okay, they're going to get some field position. They're going to kick it over the top. And, yeah, okay, so it's a high kick. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? Tellez chasing through. Oh, good take there in the behind, though. Good take. They're going to hold him up. They're going to hold him up. They're going to hold him up. It's going to be Blues ball. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Wow, it's going to be a penalty. Solomon Muli Utavai says, lol. Back out, you brother. Hey, Noddy says, the rumour is James Seguiaro might be heading to the Eels. Oh, wow. I'm not too sure why, though, considering that they've got Reed Marnie. God Anime says, if I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you. Well, you do. You also have a relief fan says, pronounce guilty knees. Guilty knees. Owner is Aussie. Oh, nice. Guilty knees. All right, well, I'm going to get behind the LA guilty knees. There you go. Someone who says, Major League Rugby have a lot of their games on Facebook live during the season outside of America. Nice. Would love to see it. Would love to see it. Hey, they're getting a, what's it called, the Mexican wave going in the stadium. Canadius1 says, up the Blues. Yep, there you go. We've got another Blues fan in the chat. Faded Crank says, hello. Hello, Faded Cranks. It's currently 14-13 to the Blues with a minute to go here of the first half, and the Hurricanes are going to get the ball. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to, yeah, they are going to get the ball. So it's going to bounce perfectly here. I reckon the Hurricanes are going to play for a penalty, to be honest, and they can lead at half-time. If they play for the penalty, they're going to take it, and they're going to lead into half-time. It's 16-14. Here we go. Hurricanes with the ball. The defence really has aimed up in this last 10 minutes. This last 10 minutes really has been very defensive compared to the ultra-attacking of the first 30 minutes. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on against the Hurricanes. The Blues are going to get the ball here. I wonder if the Blues are going to kick it out or they're going to go for it. I reckon they'll keep going for it, to be honest. Cinderpat Lion says, South Africa is 8 hours behind New Zealand, but it's about money at the end of the day. Yep, SANZAAR contract is until 2023. South Africa Rugby is probably pushing for more money. SANZAAR gets 60% of its revenue from us. Okay. Yeah, so SANZAAR contract's up until 2023. South Africa Rugby is probably pushing for more money. SANZAAR gets 60% of its revenue from us. Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. Well, do you, on your honest opinion, do you think it's realistic that they will swap? Obviously, it is all about money, but do you think, as a South African fan yourself, do you think that it is going to be South Africa kind of moving out of the system? What's your thoughts? Peter Sinelli says, come on, Hurricanes. Hey, well, you guys it's a close game right now, 14-13. I wonder what the Blues are going to do here. I don't know if they're going to kick it out or they're going to have a crack. They might have a crack. No, they're going to keep playing. They are going to keep playing. Oh, they're going after the wing here. He's going to take him on. He's going to take him on. He's going to take him out. They are going to try and go for... I reckon they're going to try and go for the 3. I reckon they're going to try and go for the 3 to make it a 4-point game. That's going to be I think, knock-on against the Hurricanes here. No, it's not. No, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty against the Hurricanes. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on against the Hurricanes. So the ball is still in play. Oh, no, it is going to be half-time. So it's going to be half-time. 14-13 to the Blues. Let's turn it down. That was a fantastic half of rugby. Obviously, it did slightly slow down after the first 20-30 minutes of the game, where the middle part of that half was just hectic. It was just bang, 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 bang. Try. But yeah, that was a really good half to watch. Obviously, sold out stadium, fantastic atmosphere, and really enjoying this game so far. I think I don't really necessarily know. Faded Crank says, have you moved spots? Yeah, I have. So I usually sit over there. I've moved over here for now. But it's just because the kitchen's over there, and obviously if Mum wants to go and cook dinner, she has to kind of go there, and obviously she doesn't really want to be on the stream, so she can now walk around instead of, and obviously she can do whatever she wants in the kitchen rather, so yeah, we have moved. But I think that this game's been fantastic on both ends. Both teams have been great. I don't know who's the better team right now. Blues obviously are leading 14-13, but I couldn't tell you who's been the better team. They've both been quite good. It's only a 1-point difference, so there you go. By the way, guys, go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Do appreciate you guys for joining the stream. I never expected to have 25 to 30 people here consistently through the stream, because obviously we don't really do Super Rugby usually, but I'm loving it. I love my rugby, and we're definitely going to be doing more of it. If you guys want me to do specific sports and stuff as well, let me know in the comment section. Podcast is 18-18 in the AFL. Wow, let me have a quick look. I can have a quick skis. Little geese, you know. While it's okay, no, that's the Carlton versus Melbourne game. Why is that being played, not the GWS game? Gee whiz, bloody shit house. That's just bloody stupid. Why are they playing the Carlton game right now? Desmond says, great half. One Hook says, MLB isn't having a season. No. I heard they were coming back. No way, really? I heard they were close to getting something. Really? No way. I want to watch my Cubbies. I miss my Cubbies. That would suck, surely. MLB players reject latest offer. Ask leaders set 2020 season schedule. Oh my god. MLB PA rejects latest proposal. Tell us Major League Baseball schedule the season and tell us when and where. Oh, okay, just schedule the season and tell us when and where. Okay. So no, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to be reduced. It's going to be it's going to happen. It's the main thing. That's what I know. What's going to happen. We're going to get baseball. I know what's going to happen. It's just arrogance right now that's preventing it. Bentley Chris says, yeah, they ain't coming back. Hi, who's not coming back? Michael Joshua Lewis says, who are you going for? I'm going for the Blues in this one. I did tip the Blues on the podcast, on the InSheds podcast, and if you go into the comment section, the blue highlighted comment, the pinned comment from me, is the link to the In the Sheds podcast YouTube channel. I'm going to try and push us to get over 100 subscribers today, so we're on 83 right now before the stream started. If you're not subscribed to it yet, go and subscribe to it. Paddock said it's going to be a 50-game season. Man, that's so low. NRL trading, I'll take it, but I'll take it at this point. NRL trading card land says, hi BKRsport. Hello champion, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Cinepat Lion says, South African Rugby will only move out of Sensor if they don't get more money in 2023. The only issue the fans have is that we lose more to the New Zealand teams by the looks of things we will go. We lose more to the New Zealand teams. Yeah, because New Zealand is just an unreal rugby nation. They're just unreal. Like that's the thing. Like I tipped the Chiefs to win this Super Rugby Aotearoa season, but they obviously, and I tipped the Highlanders to come 5th. But the Chiefs lost to the Highlanders last night, and that's the whole point, that's the whole point. No matter what, you can't really tip it because they're all so good in New Zealand. They're all so good. It's their main sport. It's really their only sport. Yes, there is rugby league, but as you guys will hear when we speak to Te Taroa Tahuri Rangi next week on the podcast, like, it's he originally was going to play for rugby league, but it's just much better system over there in New Zealand. Paddock says, go Giants. Von Hawk says, MLB keeps on sending proposal. I know by the end of the day they will reject it. Excuse me. AK16 says, it's good to see the crowd though. It is. It's fantastic. Fantastic to see the crowd, and especially a sold-out crowd here in, I believe it's in Auckland. I'm pretty sure it's in Auckland. Paddock says, the players are asking for too much money. Yeah, they're asking for their full contract, aren't they? Aren't they asking for their full contract? If that's the case, that's ridiculous. If that is the case, that is absolutely ridiculous if they're asking for the full contract, considering it's going to be a much shorter season than normal, especially when they've basically halved it. They've basically halved it. Like, that's wild. That is wild for them to still be asking for full pay. Pay cases, they don't want any cuts. That's ridiculous, man. Like, can you think about how many people have lost their jobs and you can't take a pay cut because you're doing less games than usual? Like, that's just outrageous. What's your thoughts on this game, by the way, guys? Have you enjoyed it? I thought it's been a really good game to watch. I think it's been that was funny with when the Hurricane scored a try down the right wing and they were grabbing was that Bowden? I think that might have been Bowden. They were rubbing his head. Von Hook says they can't get a deal done. They will get a deal done, mate. They will. The players have come out and said just tell us when the season's going to happen and where. But they're basically, they're saying they want the full money, which is ridiculous. So, you could be right. There might not be a season. You know what? We're going to talk about this on the podcast on Wednesday. We're going to talk about the baseball on the podcast on Wednesday. Baseball deal with players. Sorry, guys. This is just me writing down notes throughout the weekend because I'm obviously on live stream pretty much the entire weekend. So I write my notes down for what we should talk about on the podcast on In the Sheds. Podcast, I saw a video of the MLB saying that MLB would lose less money with no season than playing with no fans. Really? Well, that wouldn't surprise me, actually. That wouldn't actually surprise me, to be honest. That's been a good game so far. It has been a good game so far, mate. It's been a ripper game, 14-13. I'm not too sure how long until the second half. I'm going to check. Because I know, obviously, with the AFL, so half-time is like bloody... half-time is raucously long. Geez, that Giants-Kangas game looks like shit house. It's 20 minutes. So it's been, I think it's probably the same 20 minutes. Or maybe it could be 15 minutes. So it might have only been 4 minutes here of half-time. So yeah, it's 14-13 to the Blues right now at half-time. If you're just tuning into the live stream, by the way, guys. We're just kind of chit-chatting right now. We're waiting for the second half, but there's 10 minutes to go until that second half does start. I would kind of watch the AFL, but for some reason they're still just replaying the game from last night. Pancake says it's been terrible, Blaze. What's been bloody terrible? What's been bloody terrible? What's been bloody terrible? This game's not been bloody terrible. This game's been fantastic. What are you talking about? Oh, the AFL. Oh, you're talking about the AFL. Yeah, that sounds bloody terrible. There's been a couple of terrible games this weekend. The fourth quarter of the Collingwood-Richmond game was pretty good, but besides that shit house, Geelong-Hawthorn, obviously Geelong killed them. Then we had, on Saturday, we had D's versus Carlton, and obviously that was a close game, but apparently it was still shit house. And it was obviously 22 teams, which is not great. So then you have the GWS North Melbourne game, which is shit house. You had the Port Adelaide game last night against the Crows that we live streamed, was shit house. The Suns obviously beat the West Coast Eagles, but if you had a look at that game from a non-biased perspective of this team's going to get walloped by this team and yet they won, 45 points is still a shit house game. So it's a bit weird in the AFL right now. But I guess a lot of teams, a lot of players are rusty, so you got to give them that. Pancake says the players are so sloppy. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just rust, really. Just absolute rust. But yeah, guys, it is half time right now. 14-13 to the Blues. Alwyn says, what happened to Bulldogs versus Roosters? Did someone get positive for the virus? So not a player necessarily. One of the players' children who goes to a childcare facility, that childcare facility apparently has a virus scare. So, and obviously that child has come home. The Bulldogs players there, I think it might be Tolman, I'm not too sure. Bulldogs players obviously brought his child home, and they don't know if that child has a virus, pass it on to the dad, and then obviously that would pass it on to everyone in the team and Roosters, and it would just be a mess. So they'd cut the season. So they had to postpone it to tomorrow. I'm not too sure if that player will play. I'm not too sure, actually. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a hot take. I'm not too sure why they had to suspend this game, because unless he's playing tomorrow after he gets tested today, and they find that he doesn't have it by tomorrow, I don't understand why they've postponed it. Because what's really the difference between today and tomorrow? I don't really get it. What's really the difference between today and tomorrow is my question. Michael Joshua Lewis says, how do you rate the first half? I loved it, mate. I loved it. I thought it was exciting. I thought it was thrilling. I thought the rugby was perfect. I thought they're both good teams. I thought that there was a lot of penalties given away by the Blues. I think the Blues should actually be up by more, but the Hurricanes have lost the ball. They've knocked the ball on a few times. The Blues have given away quite a lot of penalties, and it's been good. Disappointing discipline-wise from the Blues, but it's been good nonetheless. Simon Hughes says, isn't Major League Baseball this basically millionaires fighting with billionaires? That's what's really holding it up right now. Pretty much, mate. It's millionaires fighting with billionaires. Yeah, you're 100% correct. But I actually agree with the billionaires right now, funnily enough. I agree with the billionaires. Like, the baseball players are basically... And guys, if you're just tuning into this stream and want to watch Super Rugby, we are watching Super Rugby. It's just half-time. I'm just talking about any sport. But with the baseball, I agree with the billionaires because they've basically cut the season in half. There is a lot of games in baseball. There's like 160 or whatever. There's a lot of games in baseball. And they cut it down to 80... And then now they want to cut it down to 50. And they want to get their full pay whilst doing that. The players want their full pay for 50 games. And it's just ridiculous. It's stupid. So I actually agree with the billionaires. Josh Cook says Kangaroos ahead. Wow. Okay. Pancake says, I don't reckon any Bulldogs fans want Tolman to play. There you go. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I love you, BKR. Thanks, champion. Love you too. Good on you, champion. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate your support. Desmond says, it wouldn't matter if Tolman played, we're not beating the Roosters. Well, 100%, you know. I just don't understand why they've suspended it. I don't really get it. Like, I don't really understand. Like, it works out well because then we can do another stream this weekend. We wouldn't have been able to do the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs game, so we would have done Roosters Bulldogs and the Dragons Sharks after this, and that would have been it. But because obviously the game's been moved to tomorrow now, so we didn't get another stream. So that's great, but here's what it is. Pancake says NBA and NHL will be good at least. Yeah, I can't wait for the NBA to start back up, and obviously the hockey as well. I don't really know. I don't think we'll get the playoffs and maybe some finals in NHL, but we won't get too many NHL games on the TV here. So I'll be doing NBA though quite frequently. I can't wait for the NBA to start back up. Alwyn says, oh, okay, hopefully all cleared up by tomorrow game. Yeah, it should be. They will play. I still don't, like I said, I don't understand why they had to postpone it. Obviously, health and safety reasons, but in the same sense, like, I just don't understand, like, what was the need to? Like, what's going to change between today and tomorrow? If Tolman's not playing, then you could have just taken Tolman out of the team today and not played him today. Like, why would you need to suspend against it tomorrow? It doesn't really make sense to me. But if you guys can tell me why, I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong. For me, I don't really understand it. We're still got about probably 6 minutes here, 7 minutes left until the second half of the game here. Paddy Cat says, ESPN, we get playoffs in Australia for NHL. Yeah, this is ESPN here. Okay, so they're coming back out now, actually. They're coming back out now. The Hurricanes are walking out of the sheds right now. Huh? Walking out of the sheds? Ah, you like it? I like it. Well, I like it. You better like it too. Jasmine says, I have missed the NBA. I know, everyone has, mate. Lakers are going to win, but we all know Lakers are going to win. Lakers are going to win for Kobe, and Lakers are going to win for the fact that LeBron James is fighting for this Black Lives Matter movement at the moment. And they're also a fantastic team, so don't get me wrong. Panicus says, just it's because Tolman have been trained with the team. Okay, that's fine, I understand that. But what happens tomorrow? Because like we're just delaying it 24 hours. Like it's not like we're cancelling the game. You know, it's what if he's been trained with the team? Like I don't get it. So if you postpone it tomorrow, they're going to get the test done within 24 hours. I don't even. Can you get a test done within 24 hours and get notified within 24 hours whether it's actually positive or not? I'm not so sure about all this type of stuff. So. If that's the case, then I understand why it's been postponed tomorrow, so they can check if he had it and then if he's given it to the players and stuff like that. But if that's not the case, then I don't really understand. Because I don't understand what taking it out, even though they're trained you know what I mean? Desmond says, yeah, hope Lakers win for Kobe. Alvin says, maybe they all trained together yesterday, they might be worried. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you can get a test result back within the next day, before tomorrow, yeah, it's like, do you guys know what I'm saying here? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Half time here is about to finish. We're coming back into the game. Pater Cat says, no, I want Rapids to win for the time, but they're not winning, brother. They're not winning. They don't have enough of star power. They've got Pascal Siakam. They've got Kyle Lowry. They've got a few decent players, but then they don't have any Kawhi anymore. That's the big loss. Dasmate says, when I get tested to a couple of those, I'm saying, obviously because they're professional sport players, it might be different though. So the Hurricanes are going to start off with the ball here. They're pushing hard. Gee whiz. More, baby. Big ball. Big ball. Big ball here by the Hurricanes. Big ball. Big ball. 41 minutes into the game. Hurricanes losing by 1 point, 14 to 13. Here they're going out to the left. They're going out to the left. Oh, big old run there. Big old run there. I wonder when Artie Surveyor is going to be brought onto the mix. I wonder when Artie Surveyor's knock on. Knock on. Blues can get the ball. I wonder when Pater says we're doing better without Kawhi tonight, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not beating Kawhi in the playoffs with the Clippers. You're not beating the Lakers. You're not going to beat many teams in the playoffs. You'll beat it like Boston. Look, the East is weak, bro. The East is weak. So we all know the West is winning this year. Aaron Douglas says hi from Hamilton, New Zealand. Hey, kia ora, brother. Welcome from Hamilton. Thank you very much for joining the stream. We are right now. It's 41 minutes into the game. Who are you going for? Well, actually, no, I know. Well, actually, no, who are you going for in this game? Who are you going for in this game between the Blues and the Hurricanes? The last game. So, yeah, that's... Dan Carter's on the screen right now. He's not playing this game, though. He hasn't been selected in the game. But he will play probably next week, I believe. I reckon he'll play next week. Blues can get the ball here. I'm going for the Blues. I'm going for the Blues. I tipped him. Yeah, Aaron Douglas says the Blues. Get around him. Good on you, champion. Good stuff. Oh, my God, the Blues just lost that ball backwards. Thank God it was backwards. That could have been real dangerous. Here we go. I tell you what, though, the Blues are getting away so many penalties in this game. Even if it doesn't reflect it, like, realistically, every time I look at the game, I feel like there's really a Blues penalty against them. Not for them, against them. By the way, guys, we're at 41 thumbs up, 9 thumbs up away from 50. They've got an advantage right now, the Blues. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 50 thumbs up. We're at 41 right now, so let's go and hit 50. And that's going to be Hurricanes' ball. Hurricanes have got the ball there. They're going to boot it out? No, they're going to run it in the middle. No one's running out in the middle in this game. There's no middle running. It's all down the left or the right wing. It's all down the wings. There's no one actually running it up the middle. Really, truly. Oh, good take. Very, very, very good take there. Very good take there by the Blues. Come on. Come on. They're into the opposition 50. They're into the Hurricanes 50 here. They're in the Hurricanes 50. Just now they're starting. They're still down the wing. I'd still argue this is weak. This isn't really up the centre. This isn't really utilised. There's no real forward utilisation in this game so far. There hasn't really been too many utilisation of the forwards. And they're both just using their backlines. And they both got good backlines, so I'm not saying that it's wrong, but it's oh jeez, oh my God, that's fantastic play. The Blues, go! Oh, that's gonna be pushed backwards. That's gonna be knocked backwards by the Hurricanes there, and the Blues are gonna get the ball back. The Blues are gonna get the ball back there. Did he not come around from the side? He was offside for sure. I was gonna say, gee whiz. How is that not a penalty? But the Blues are going to get a penalty here, and they go for 3. I know they're not. They're going to tap it quickly. Here we go. The Blues are into the 22 here. Jeez. I was surprised because I thought the Blues might have gone for it there, but they're going to rush him. They're going to rush him. They're going to rush him down this left wing. They're going to rush him down this left wing. Oh, it's going to get forward. Knock on. You stupid man. Why did you pass the ball? The Hurricanes now down the wing. The Hurricanes now down the wing. It's changed around. The Blues, and now it's going to be Blues ball. Gee whiz, this is out of control right now. It's out of control. Alwyn's the Super Rugby Australian coming. Yeah, next month, mate. Bowden Barrett kicks it deep. Oh, it's been touched back, so that's going to be, right now, it's going to be Hurricanes ball. They're coming out of their own line here. Gee whiz, that was a messy play from both teams, but holy damn. Holy damn. That was hectic. That was hectic right then. Gee whiz, the Hurricanes nearly conceded. Blues, Beauden Barrett with a nice little thought process, but the Blues unfortunately knocked the ball on, and the Hurricanes tried to come down the right wing, and they just couldn't put it to plan. They just kicked it deep, and then Blues started to come back, and no, it just didn't happen. But now the Blues are going to get a line out just outside the Hurricanes 22 here. Probably about 30 metres out, maybe 35 metres out from the Hurricanes line here. Oh my gosh, what a game. This game's been really good. I honestly don't know who I can say is going to win this game right at this second. At this second, I don't know. They're not going to go for the maul. They're going to go straight. They're going to run through the middle here. Finally, someone's utilising the middle. No, he's going to offload it. Ooh, big run there. Big run there by the Blues. They're about 30 out. They're about 30 out from the Hurricanes line here. Von Hook says, do you have the GWS in the top 14? No. I've got it in the top 8, not top 4. Blues, hey, they got the offload. They're going out to the right. He's going to kick it through. No, it's going to work. Oh, it's going to be knocked on against the Blues. I tell ya. Frustrating. Jeez, jeez, frustrating. Very frustrating. All right. Von Hook says, no, I don't have it. Sorry. Albans and Giants going to win. Especially when they're struggling against North Melbourne. But I've still got them top 8, it's not top 4. 7 thumbs up away, guys. 7 thumbs up away from 50. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 35 minutes left of the game here before we swap over to the Sharkies versus the Dragons game. So that will be, that's going to be, I can't wait for that one. That's going to be a fantastic game. No, it's not really. Sharks should win that. But then again, it could be. It really could be. It could be because the Sharks aren't great either this year, to be honest with you. The Sharks aren't great either. We're just waiting for a scrum to happen here for the Hurricanes. Here. They're doing well. They're doing better. They're definitely killing them. The Hurricanes are definitely killing them in regards to scrums and meat of the pack. Meat of the pack right now definitely has to go to the Hurricanes. Who do you guys think has the advantage in this game? So right now it's 14-13 the Blues, but who do you think has the advantage? Von Hook says, who do you think have winning the AFL this year? I would direct you to the In the Chest podcast, my dude, YouTube channel. We made our tips for all the AFL games and the AFL season predictions on the pinned comment. So yeah, jump over there and go and watch the AFL season predictions video, and we talk about why we chose them and who we've chosen. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I took the Blues 27-16. Okay. Oh, so you think Hurricanes are going to score next, do you? You think Hurricanes are going to score next? Well, they might, because they're inside the attack of 50 here. They might actually score next. You could be right. They could get a penalty here. Davey Niang says, hi. Hello, Davey. Good to see you, champion. Thanks for joining the stream. It's going to be an advantage. So you could be right. The Hurricanes might get a 3-pointer here. It's an advantage to them. They haven't been too great in attack, really, in my opinion, though, Hurricanes. Usually they're a lot better, in my opinion. He could have tried to get it out to the wing, but he didn't get it out. Push it out. Right this second, Hurricanes still with the ball about 40 out from the line. Overrated says, how many more minutes? There is 33 more minutes left of the game. 14-13. 33 minutes left of the game. Hurricanes pumping the ball through right now. I don't know if they've got an advantage anymore. I don't think they do have an advantage. They're going out to the back now. Oh, man, that was nearly forward. That was arguably forward. Nearly forward. It's not going to be forward, but it was arguably forward. Ninth phase here. The Hurricanes. They're going for a field goal. Oh, it's not going to be anywhere near long enough. It was on target, though. It wasn't long enough, but it was on target. David Ning says, I'm watching the Blues and Hurricanes already. Nice. Well, it's a good game so far, isn't it? Good game. He went for a field goal from long. They should have just kept pumping the middle, but that is going to be the Blues ball here. Oh no, it's going to be advantage. They still had the advantage, so they're going to take the 3 here. They surely will take the 3 here, and the Hurricanes are going to lead 16-14. I think they'll take the 3. They might not take the 3. No, they're not. They're not going to kick it to the side. They haven't been great with the lineouts today, so that's an interesting decision there by the Hurricanes. Very interesting decision there by the Hurricanes. Who are you going for in the game, Davey? Which team do you reckon is going to win this game? 48 minutes into the game, 14-13 on the Blues. Alright, 8 minutes gone here in the second half. No change to the score, but it looks like the Hurricanes might get on top here. It looks like the Hurricanes might be about to take that lead back. 32 minutes left, and the Hurricanes have won their line out. They're going to, oh no, he's not going to get there. Oh my God, it's going to be an intercept. Wow, the Blues have got the intercept here, and it's going to be Blues ball. Jeez, the Hurricanes messed up a really nice opportunity there to score and take the lead. The Blues here going down the left. The Blues here going down the left. The Blues here found some space. Oh, he's been tackled. Jeez, that was unlucky. I don't know why. I don't know why Bowden didn't pass that ball. I don't know why Bowden didn't keep going down the wing, but he decided against it. Oh, the Hurricanes are going to turn the ball over here. Oh my God, no, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty against the Hurricanes. The Blues are going to get the ball here. Advantage. Woo! What a game so far. What a game. 8 thumbs up away, guys. 8 thumbs up away from 50. Go and hit that thumbs up button. Bowden Barrett has kicked the side to the sideline. That's going to be a really big kick. That's going to be a nice kick. So they're going to be about 25 metres out from the Hurricanes line. Blues currently up 14-13. I can smell a try coming here. I can smell a try coming in for the Blues. I can smell a try. Sniffing it out. Sniffing out a try here for the Blues. Artie Surveyor looks like he might be about to come on. Looks like Artie Surveyor is about to come on for the Hurricanes. That's going to really spice it up a little bit. It's going to really spice it up a little bit for the Hurricanes. All right. 31 minutes to go here. Just wait for the line out. The Blues are in a really ominous position here. They're in a really nice position here to take more of a lead. They're only up by 1 point. Even if they get a penalty, take 3 points. They won't mind that. Oh, they're taking it away. Yeah, they know they're not big enough. They know they're not big enough against the Hurricanes right now. And the Hurricanes have been winning that battle all day. So here we go. Blue 22 metres out from the Hurricanes line, going out to the right. Oh, jeez. They don't have. They haven't. It's going to be an advantage. They've got the penalty. They've got the advantage. So it is going to be probably a 3-point play. Otherwise, oh, it's a nice kick. That's a fantastic kick. That's going to bounce out the Blues. Oh! Try time Blues! The try time. They've gotten the try. They've taken the advantage on, and they've taken the try. There we go. 19-13 to the Blues. Boom, 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 boom. 19-13 to the Blues. Dalton Papali comes onto the field, and it's going to be 19-13 to the Blues. Kick to come with 30 minutes left of the game. That was a fantastic kick. That kick was literally inch perfect. Absolutely fantastic play there by the Blues down the left wing, and they get a nice try there to take a heavy lead over the Hurricanes by 7 points with the kick to come. That's not a heavy lead, but it's a good lead. It's a good lead in this game. Dasmay says try time. Oh, try time, baby. Try time, baby. Von Hook says Gino Giants leads 38-22. Oh, wow, 32. That's a close game, too. That's a close game, but here we go. The Blues kick this, 21-13. Oh, they're looking ominous. 30 minutes to go in this game, but the Blues are looking quite decent. They're looking decent across the park. Terry Black is 2 from 2 today. He's a really good kicker, the old Terry Black. Otere Black. Can he take the kick? Can he slot it to make it 21-13? 32 points scored in this game. Decent. It's going to be a high scoring one. I think both teams might even hit 50. Oh, not 50. Jeez. Both teams might even hit 30. Marcus Lewis says, I know the Blues would score next. No, you said bloody arrogance. There we go. That is a 2-pointer right there. Conversion. So it is going to be 21-13 to the Blues. Long way to go in this game, though, guys. Long way to go in this game. 30 minutes left. 21-13. 8-point lead here for the Blues. They're looking quality, though. That was a fantastic kick to Papali, and Papali gets the nice little try out there on the left wing. By the way, guys, we're at 42 thumbs up. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously, if you're new around here, subscribe, because we are going to be doing a lot of Super Rugby Aotearoa this season. We're going to be doing a lot of Super Rugby live streams. I'm really enjoying this weekend. Really enjoying it. So I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. All right, 29 minutes left here. DMH says, I have returned, my friends. Well, you've returned, and it's a crack. Oh, the Blues have stolen another line out. Jeez, this is a cracker game right now. The Blues are definitely the better team at the moment, though. At the moment, they're looking scary. They are looking scary, especially if when they bring Dan Carter into the mix a little bit later on, like next week or something like that. It's going to be a penalty here. It's going to be a penalty here against the Hurricanes. So the Blues, it's going to be offside. They're going to get right into some nice field position here. They get some really nice field position. Iqbal Basori. Hello, Shannon says, hey, BKRsport. Hello, Shannon. Good to see you. Oh, is that going to go out? I tell you what, the kicks from Bowden Barrett have been unreal in this game. The field position has been unreal from the Blues, and I tell you right now, the Hurricanes they've been nervous because they're taking, the domination is coming from the Blues right now. They're starting to dominate the game in aspects from the left wing to the right wing to the centre. The centre has been a really average part of the game so far. No one has utilised the centre of the field. They're both utilising the left and the right wing. They're not really going through the middle. But 21-13, if the Blues score a try here, it's going to be very difficult for the Hurricanes to get back into it. Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. But anything can happen. It is sport, it is rugby union, and obviously in a packed out stadium. But obviously it is a Blues home game, so there you go. Can the Blues win their own line out? They're on the Hurricane 22. They have caught it. They have got it, and it is the Blues ball here. They're going out to the wide. They're going out to the wing. They're going out to the wing. Oh, good tackle there in defence by the Hurricanes. This is good stuff in the breakdown. Gee whiz. Here we go. Big run there. Okay, so they're about 30 metres out from the Hurricanes line. It's going to be advantage. They might take a 3 here. This is going to be a penalty, but they could even kick it to the sideline and have a really nice field position. The Blues have got the penalty for not rolling away on the Hurricanes end. With 27 minutes to go here, it looks like the Blues are definitely getting back on top in this one. It looks like the Blues are definitely on top right now. Last 5 penalties conceded has been Hurricanes 3, and then before that was 2. I think they are going for the 3. No, they are going to kick it to the sideline. Okay, so they are going on the attack. Oh no, they are going for the 3. So they're going to try and make it a 10-point game. 24-13. It's a big kick right here. It's a big kick. 24-13 would be a decent scoreline. 75 carries, 66 for the Blues. 25 to 23 in game line carries, and 315 carry metres for 182. Wow. Wow, that's 150 different metres from the Blues to the Hurricanes in the carry metres. Wow. Top 5 carry metres are all Blues. They're all Blues. All 5. They're all Blues. Wow. Gee whiz. 26 minutes left to go of the game here. Aotearoa Black is lining up for the penalty. He has kicked 3 from 3 today, 100% accuracy. And if he gets it, it's going to be 24-13 to the Blues with 25 minutes to go here in the game. Hurricanes will need to score next. If the Hurricanes don't score next, it's probably more than likely game over. And Aotearoa Black has kicked it just. Woo! Cheeky. Nearly missed it. He has kicked it though. So 24-13 to the Blues right here. And 25 minutes is left in the game. He's had a really nice game, Aotearoa Black. Really nice game. His kicking style. I like his kicking style. I really do. I like his kicking style. It's really fluid. It's really, really nice. It's just smooth. It's a smooth kicking style. Some kickers are really frustrating to watch, but it's a really smooth kicking style that Aotearoa Black has. And that's why he probably gets it so much. That's why he's 100% successful today. A fantastic kicker. Alrighty. Here we go. Who are you guys tipping right now? 24-13 to the Blues. 11-point game right now. I don't know why I was saying 10-point game. 11-point game right now to the Blues. Who are you guys tipping at this very point? At this very moment right now, do you think the Blues are going to run away with it, or do you reckon the Hurricanes can get back into it? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Here we go, 25 minutes left. The Hurricanes are with the ball. They're going down the left. It's going to be a big tackle there by Martalea. 56 minutes into the game in. Hurricanes on the 50-metre line. Jeez, why would you go back out to the short side? That doesn't make any sense why you go back out to the short side. Right now, the Blues are just dominating. Oh my God, that's a terrible pass. That is an absolutely shocking pass there from the Hurricanes. Here we go, they've got the ball, they're going back out deep. They're going deep to the right, no, and he goes back into the centre. And this is going to be a turnover. No, it's not. Okay, nice work. Nice work by the Hurricanes to prevent a turnover. But they're not making any metres right now. 7th phase, they're not making any metres whatsoever. It's really average. Hawana Prime says, me, Marlon Prime. Welcome, Hawana, or Marley. Tasmay says, I got Blues. I don't ban anyone, Hawana, so that wouldn't have been me. It would have been one of my moderators or one of one of my moderators. I don't ban anyone. I don't have the time. I'm going to the game. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. Iqbal Basori says Hurricanes are taking it. You reckon the Hurricanes are going to come back? They're down 24-13 right now. They're getting 10 phases, and they've actually lost about 10 metres after 10 phases. Oh my God, it's going to be a turnover to the Blues. That's going to be a turnover to the Blues. That's going to be after 10 phases, it's going to be a turnover to the Blues. Wow, Von Hooks is 40-38 Giants now. Penalty advantage as well for the Blues. Oh my God, it's going to go to Talea. It's going to go to Talea. Oh, he's been tackled down. He's going to stay inside though. Talea's been having a pretty decent game too. He hasn't been absolutely focal point. It's going to be a penalty. Wow. Oh, no, it's going to be. They're going to come back for the advantage though. They're going to come back for the advantage here. Hawan Prime says, yeah, it's not me. It's one of the moderators. It's you can't. It's one of the moderators. It isn't me. So I don't ban. But Desmond said I got the Blues. Yeah, I reckon the Blues too. Mark Joshua Lewis says, is this match in New Zealand? It is. It's in Auckland. It is in Auckland. Ik Balbasori says Nike or Adidas. I don't really care, really. I don't really care. I like them both. By the way, guys, we're only 7 thumbs up away from 50. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hawana Primes, Sharks will win. You think Sharks will win? Yes, well, I'll be streaming that game right after this. Well, about half an hour after this finishes. I will be streaming it. So I'm looking forward to that one, but I think the Sharks will win, yeah. I agree with you, Hawana. 58 minutes in the game here, and the Blues are going to take another three-pointer. So they're going to go up 27-13. They're going to go up 27-13 if Terry Black can get this one. I don't know if they're going to concede 22 points, though, Hawana. I don't know if they're going to concede a 22 points. 22 minutes left to go this game, though. 22 minutes left to go this game. Is 24-13 to the Blues, but they've got a penalty here, and they're going to take a three-pointer, which is going to be 27-13. 40 metres out, 4 from 4 today. Can Terry get it? He nearly missed the last one. He got it though, and he has slotted it. So that's going to be a 27-13 lead. The Blues. It's still 2 converted tries though. It's basically the same. I got bad. The Bulldogs games on today because someone got the flu. Yeah, so that I've reset that schedule for tomorrow. So that I will be streaming that game tomorrow. We'll probably do it with Hayden as well in the Tane House. But he will be on for the St Kilda vs Western Bulldogs game after the Sharks vs Dragons game. Yes, Von Hook says North Melbourne now take the lead 44-40. Let's go. I have tipped North Melbourne in that game. All right, Marley. No worries. I'll call you Marley. After this stream finishes, I'll go and unban your other account. I didn't do it. I guess it could just be because spam, and my moderators will ban due to spam. Big Papa Stories, Corey Oates is having a down season. Yeah, the Broncos are just having a bad season. It's not Corey Oates' fault, but he's having a down season due to the fact. Oh, that's going to be a turnover. No, it's going to be an advantage. It's going to be an advantage to the Blues. They're going to get a penalty, and the Blues are going to get out of trouble here. So they're really piling on the pressure right now. The Blues are really piling on the pressure, and it's starting to look dangerous here. It's starting to look dangerous on the scoreline. I got bad says, BKRsport beat Gold Coast. BKRsport beat Gold Coast Suns last night. I love it. Yeah, get around it. We beat the Sunnies. Paddock says 44-40, North Melbourne 3/4 time. Wow, jeez, let's go. Kangas! Artie Surveyor has come onto the field here. It is great to see him back. 20 minutes left of the game here, 27-13 to the Blues. I do think the Blues have won this game, in my opinion. But in the same sense, it is still a 13-point game, so the Hurricanes just need to score 2 converted tries to take the lead, I guess. But in 20 minutes, I can't see the Blues are just looking really dominant right now. They're looking really dominant. I would be surprised if the Blues really take this away here, but they really take it away and put some points on, because they've started to really dominate all aspects of the game in the last probably 5-10 minutes. Probably 10 minutes has been all Blues in this second half. Even the second half has really been all Blues. The Hurricanes had a chance, and then they let the intercept go. That was the problem. Oh my God! That was a bad mistake there from the Hurricanes. The Blues are going to get some nice field position from this now. They're going to get some nice... I reckon this is going to be a turnover. I reckon this might be a turnover here. Mark Joshua says, what do you think of the final score will be? I reckon it's going to be 41 to maybe 20. No, I don't have 3 tries left in this game. I'm going to say 41. Yeah, I reckon the Blues can still score 2 more tries. I'm going to say 41. I'll say 41-20. I don't even know if the Hurricanes score another try. It could be 41-13, to be honest. Oh my God, the Hurricanes might actually score here. The Hurricanes might score here. They're going down the left wing. The Hurricanes scoring down the left wing. Oh, he's come back on the inside. He's going to pass it on the inside back. Hurricanes are going to have a chance here if they can score here. Oh my God, the Blues are going to get the ball. The Blues are going to get the ball. That's a turnover. Mark Delea. Oh man, close. Marley Prime, please, unless you're going to start talking about the game, please stop spamming with the banning talk. 61 minutes into the game here. Halfway. I got back to say, are you watching AFL today, bro? Yeah, after the Sharks-Dragons game, I will be streaming the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs game, and Entertainment House will be joining me for the stream, so it'll be a duo stream. Oh my God, nearly an intercept there from the Blues, but it wasn't, and the Hurricanes have still got the ball. They're on the 50-metre line. Hawana, I'm gonna have to hide your comments again. You've got to stop spamming. You've got to stop spamming. You have to put your user in timeout. You're not banned, but you're gonna have to. You're gonna be on a timeout for 300 seconds. You're gonna stop spamming. If you want to talk, but it has to be about the game or it has to be about the sport. It can't be just you ban me. Happy for you to be here, but you got to stop spamming. That's a penalty. That's nice. That's a turnover for the Blues. Fantastic there. Not rolling away. Not rolling away from the Hurricanes, and the Blues have really started to dominate in this game. They're going to get a nice little kick here. 6 likes away from 50, by the way, guys. I want to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. 21 people here right now. But Bowden Barrett's going to get a big kick here. It's probably going to get into the 22. Probably going to get into the Hurricanes 22, and they're going to set themselves up for a nice platform. Nice platform. 17 minutes to go here. Caleb Clark, 1 try, 13 carries, 110 carry meters, 2 line breaks. He's had a good game, Caleb Clark. He has had a good game. I think he's coming off. No, he's still on. They're keeping him on. They're keeping him on. Don't worry. They're keeping him on. All right, with 17 minutes to go, the Blues look like they've won this game. They're probably going to score a try here, to be honest with you. They'll probably score a try here and just really put it in. That'll be 34-13. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Here we go, Blues here, just inside the Hurricanes 22. They've been pretty good with the line-outs today, the Blues. They've won a couple against the... They've won probably about 4 or 5 against the... from the Hurricanes side of things. Yeah, the Blues don't want to go in and battle in the middle. They don't want to beef it up the middle. The Hurricanes have been dominating them across the park with the strength battle, but the backs battle has definitely been won by the Blues in this game. Bubba Story says, you're going to stream Nice vs Broncos this week. I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure what my stream is for next week just yet. Going out to the left, the Blues here. They're going back into the middle. Here we go. They're going out to the left here. They're going out to the left. Oh my God, that's some great. Oh jeez. Hurricanes defense is pretty okay right at this second. Pretty okay right this second. Well, it's going to be a penalty, I reckon. I reckon this might be a penalty. No, it's not. They're not going to call it. Not going to call it. The Blues still here, only 22 metres out from the Hurricanes line. The Blues, if they kick a penalty, they're going to be up by more than 2 tries. If they kick a field goal or a penalty, they'll be up by more than 2 tries. So they might actually look at it. Oh my God, that's not going to work out. Oh no, jeez. How did he hold on to that? How did he hold on to that ball? Oh my gosh. Blues not making any meters right now. 9th phase here. They're still on the 22-metre line. Oh my God, they're not making any meters right now. They're going to have to think about going for it. I think they might go for a field goal, to be honest, very soon. They're in position for it. Oh my God, that's going to be a nice pass. That's going to be a nice pass. Jeez, he didn't get too many meters off it though, but it was still a nice pass. Hurricanes defending quite well. They're going to go for a field goal. Yeah, he's going for a field goal, and he is going to... He missed it. Offside. It's going to be... Okay, so they're going to get a 3 though. So it's going to be offside against the Hurricanes. It's going to be... They're going to get the 3-pointer. They're going to take the 3, and it's going to be a 40-13 lead here for the Blues. I'm pretty certain that I can say they've won this game. I'm pretty certain I can say the Blues have won this game if they do kick this 3-pointer here. There's been a lot of... The Hurricanes in the second half have been really ill-disciplined. They've been really ill-disciplined. They've given away a lot of penalties, and that's been the reason why the Hurricanes are probably going to lose this game. They were really good in the first half, but they haven't scored in the second half so far. They've let in 2 tries. No, sorry, they've let in 1 try and 2 penalties here to the Blues. And, well, sorry, 3 penalties, because they're about to kick another one. So, about to be 14-13, 15 minutes left of the game, and the Blues are still dominating. They are still damn well dominating. But if you are tuning in, guys, we are going to be streaming the Sharks vs Dragons in 1 hour's time. So this game will finish in about 20 minutes, and then we will jump off for 45, and then we'll be back to the Sharkies versus the Dragons. And then after that, we've got the St Kilda versus Western Bulldogs game. But right now, Blues, we're about to be up 30-13 with 15 to go. I did tip the Blues. I'm happy. I'm gonna take the win here. I can't see the Hurricanes scoring 3 tries or 3 times in the next 15. I see. No, I don't think they can score once. They're just not looking. This second half has been really disappointing for the Hurricanes. Really, really disappointing. They were looking good in the first half, and I didn't know who to tip. Well, I tipped the Blues before the game, but at half time I wouldn't have known who's going to win. But with 14 minutes to go here, it's the second half has been all Blues. Michael Driscoll Lewis says, I don't mind the scoreboard. Yeah, it's good. It is nice. It's nice, and the Blues have kicked it. So it is going to be 30-13 with 14 minutes to go here. Long time to go. Ickbapa says, what do you think the score was with the Roosters Bulldogs? The Roosters by 60. Roosters by a lot of points, put it that way. That's my score. That's what I think the score will be for the bloody Roosters Bulldogs game. By the way, guys, if you're new around here, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join the BKRmy. We live stream 10 games this weekend. 10 games this weekend we are live streaming, so it's yeah, pretty huge. We would have normally done 9, but we're going to be doing 10 because obviously the Roosters game got postponed to tomorrow, so we're going to do an AFL game right after this. We're at 6 thumbs up away from 50. Go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Here we go. 30-13. Can the Hurricanes get 20? I don't know. I think the over-under was 51.5 for this game. So it's really close right now. 14 minutes left, and the Blues are going to get the ball back. Whoa. Yeah, there you go. Ickbapa says, please subscribe and link life. Good luck. Love it. Appreciate it, Jimmy. Good on you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Alright, Blues here inside their own 22. The Hurricanes would need an absolute miracle. They would need an absolute Christmas miracle in June to win this game. Down by 17 points with 14 minutes left. The Blues have they've looked classy. They really have looked classy. Big kick there. That's going to go straight to the Hurricanes though. I think like not a good field position for the Blues here. That was a pretty terrible kick. He's given TJ Perinara the opportunity here. Nice play. Yeah, Perinara was very... Oh, that's a 4 pass. That's got to be 4 pass, yeah. Blues going to get the ball here. Blues are going to get the ball back. Artie Surveyor passed the ball forward. Debut with the Bulldogs. This match has been postponed to tomorrow night at 9 PM due to a potential virus risk. Yeah. The Dragons versus Sharks have been moved up. Yeah, thank you for letting us know. Story says, who's your favourite player on the Lions? Which are you talking about the Super Rugby Lions or are you talking about the AFL? Michael Joshua Lewis says, I enjoyed the game so far. It has been a good game. The Blues have come away with it in the end, but it has still been a good game, especially that first half. The first half was really fun to watch, but the second half has definitely been all Blues. Definitely been all Blues. I don't know what we're waiting for right now. I don't know why we're waiting so long. It's a stoppage in play. I don't know what we're waiting for. Ickpapa Stories of Brisbane AFL. You got to love Charlie Cameron, mate. Didn't you ask me the question last night? 13 minutes left here. Blues with the ball coming out of their own half. They're probably going to kick it deep here. Oh my god. No. I think it's another advantage. I think they've given another advantage here. No, they haven't. No, it's not an advantage. Balls up, balls up, balls up, balls up, balls up. And the Blues have got it back. Gee whiz. How did the Hurricanes not win that ball just then? How did the Hurricanes not win that ball? 12 minutes left here. There's still probably a couple of scores left in this game, to be honest. There is probably still a couple of scores left in the game. Blues here going to kick deep. Bowden Barrett. That's going to be a decent-ish kick, considering where he was and how limited time he had. That's a decent-ish kick. The Hurricanes just need to hold the ball right now. They can't go for kicking field position. They need to score, and they need to score really quickly. They need to score really, really quickly. 11.5 minutes left. They need a miracle. They need a miracle. Can't see it happening here. Hurricanes just haven't looked good in the second half. They're not making any meters too. Like they're still in their own 50 here. They need to do something. They need to do some more magic. Like this isn't. Oh my god! They're gonna get the right. That's actually a nice play there. It's a very nice play. Nice tackle though there by the Blues. They didn't actually make any meters. Lamarpi got tackled. He got cut down. Lamarpi's a good player, but for some reason they just couldn't find the space there. Oh my god! They're getting out to the wing. Getting out to the wing. This is actually going to be a play here. There's going to be a play here. Going to be a play here for the Hurricanes. Going to be a play here for the Hurricanes. Oh my god! He's a big boy. Oh my god! He's a big boy. Oh, it's going to be a knock on against the Hurricanes. Going to be a knock on against the Hurricanes. The Blues here with the ball, and they're going to kick it deep. Advantage over. So the Hurricanes are going to get the ball back here. Interesting way he kicked that. I thought he had plenty of time there. I thought he had plenty of time. The Hurricanes have now got another opportunity. I don't know why he kicked that. He didn't need to. He didn't need to kick it for the Blues. He didn't need to kick it. 10.5 minutes left of the game here. Blues lead 30-13. Oh my god, Hurricanes here. Hurricanes have started they're starting to try some things, at least. They're trying to... Okay, they need to be quick. They got a penalty. They got a penalty in front of the post, but I guess they could take the 3 and then be within 2 tries, because right now they're not, but they're not going to. They need to score 2 tries plus a penalty to win this game, but they need to be quick. So there's 10 minutes left of the game. Joining the ruck in correctly from the Blues here. So the Hurricanes are going to get the ball within the 22, and it's going to be, I reckon they're just going to pump it. I reckon they're only 5 minutes out. They're going to get the line out. They're going to pump them, and it's going to be, and I reckon the Hurricanes are going to score here. I reckon the Hurricanes are going to score here. Going to be real quick. And it's going to be, I don't think it'll be game on though. They still need to score 2, a try, a converted try, and then also a penalty. With 10 minutes to go here, I can't see it happening, but I reckon they will score a try right now. So time has stopped. 9 minutes 49 to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, by the way, guys. So Cowley Tuiotu comes on for Tupalotu, and Plummer comes on for Atari Black. Mark Joshua Lewis says, what's your favourite sport? I love all sport, my dude. I love all sport. Atari Black has been good today. He's kicked 100% of all, obviously, penalties and conversions. Yeah, Atari Black has been great today. He has been really good. Across the park. So Hurricanes are more than likely going to score here. They're 5 metres out from the Blues line. They're going to just use their meat here. They're going to use... Oh my god, they knocked it on. That's so bad. That is so bad from the Hurricanes. That is really poor. That is really poor from the Hurricanes there. That is really poor. They had a chance to score there and potentially bring the game back on, but that was really poor by the Hurricanes. They knock on off their own line out. They caught it easy, and then they throw it back, and it's just a knock on straight off the line out. That was just real poor. If they scored there, it was technically game back on. I didn't see it coming back, but it was technically game back on, yeah. 9 minutes to go here of the game. The Blues are going to get the ball 5 minutes out from their own line. They're just going to boot it here. 9 minutes to go. A tackles, 114 tackles to 80. Wow, I can't believe the Blues have made more tackles considering they've been dominating this game. Geez, good run here by the Blues. Very nice run. They've got him in all sorts right now, the Hurricanes. Bodie Barrett with it. Oh, the kick's not going to be that great. It didn't go out. Not a great kick there from Bodie Barrett. Not a great kick. So the Hurricanes are going to get another opportunity here. They're not going to win the game, but they want to score at least. At least want to score. The wing, down the wing, down the wing, down the wing. Oh my God, he's been taken out and it's going to bounce out. Jeez, the Hurricanes are their own worst enemy right now. They're their own worst enemy. What? Like, it's frustrating to watch. Like, I've tipped the Blues and I want the Blues to win, but like, it's frustrating to watch this game. If you're a Hurricanes fan, very frustrating. Still 8.5 minutes left of the game here. But Hurricanes fans will definitely be frustrated with this performance in the second half. The first half they looked good, the second half no. Second half has been all Blues. All the Blues. Alright, 8 minutes of play. Blues are about 20 out from their own line. They're throwing the line out. They've been pretty good with the line outs today. Whether it be theirs or the other. And the Hurricanes are going to win against the line out. Wow. Hurricanes are going to win against the line out, so they're going to get another opportunity to score here. And it's going to be a penalty, so they're going to have to be quick. He does tap it quick. He does tap it quick. He goes right up the middle. Oh, here we go. Hurricanes might have a chance to score here. They may have a chance to score here. They're going to go out to the left. Oh my God, it's going to be Blues ball. Holy damn, the Hurricanes have been their own worst enemy. It's embarrassing at this point. Irocky says, Blues had to win the sold-out game, got them up. Well, dude, I don't even know if it's the sold game. The Hurricanes have just been poor in the second half, man. They've just been really poor. They've just been really poor, the Hurricanes. They should have scored twice in the last 5 minutes. They just keep knocking the ball on. That's a terrible kick from Bowden. Bowden in the last 5 minutes, his kicks have been pretty average. OG Whitfield says, he's got Blues. With 7 minutes to go here, the Hurricanes, they need 3 scores in 7 minutes. And that's going to be Hurricanes ball. They didn't knock it on off the line out here. They didn't knock it on off the line out. They need something. They need it quick. They need something. They need it real quick. And it's going to be a penalty to the Blues. Wow, they are just shocking in this second half, the Hurricanes. They are shocking. They are really bad at this in the second half so far. Like, they've been absolutely annihilated. Like, it's so strange that after that first half, they played so well. In the second half, they've knocked the ball on, they've given away penalties, and they've just continuously given up field position. Blues here up 30-13. Von Hook says North Melbourne extended their lead 15-41. Yes, come on, Kangaroos. I did tip them. I tipped the Kangaroos over GWS. And that's a decent kick there from Bowden, so he gets a nice kick there. But wow, I'm telling you, the Hurricanes in this second half have just been really average. They're really average. 6 minutes left here. I don't know if there's going to be another score. If anything, it could be just a Blues penalty they get through. Von Hook says GWS Giants are not a top 14. I never thought they were. I said they weren't. That's going to be Hurricanes ball. That's going to be penalty. That's going to be Hurricanes ball. Yep, not playing against the Blues. The Hurricanes need to be quick. Hurricanes need to be quick. 6 minutes left of the game, or 5.5 minutes left of the game. Hurricanes need to be quick. The time is being soaked up here by the Blues. Michael Joshua says he's sitting in another seat. I am. Sting says, how great is it to see an actual crowd? It is. Oscar Burke, I'm not falling for this trap, bro. Sting says, how great is it to see an actual crowd? I know it's fantastic, man, especially with a crowd that's basically full. Basically full. I kept saying sold out. It didn't necessarily look sold out. It looked very close to, but it wasn't sold out. It's probably about 4,000 seats still remaining. 3,000, 4,000, but still fantastic to see a lot of people in this game. Geez, the scrum's falling apart here with the Hurricanes. They got the advantage here. They got the advantage. The Hurricanes with the ball. They're 10 out from halfway. Here we go, the Hurricanes. They would love to score. This second half has been terrible. This second half it's really been bad. It's really been bad from the Hurricanes' point of view. Blues have looked good though. Defence from the Blues has looked pretty good as well. But the Hurricanes have just knocked the ball on so many times. They've given away penalties. It's just been a very ill-disciplined second half. Very ill-disciplined second half. And it's going to be an advantage. The Hurricanes are going to they're going to kick it in deep quickly. Kick it deep very quickly. I don't know why why are they taking this so slow? TJ Bernard, run, dude. What are you doing? You're losing by 3 scores and you need to do it in 4 minutes. What's wrong with you? Oh my god, that's not even going to go out. I know it did go out. Okay, so it's going to be, Hurricanes are going to have the line out here. They're going to have to be really quick. 4 minutes left to go. Game here. It is game over. But the Hurricanes need to be real quick. I don't know why they're walking. Like, it's actually crazy how lazy the Hurricanes have been in the second half. It's been crazy how lazy they've been in the second half. They were so good in the first half. It's just not looked great. Michael Joshua Lewis's Blues are going to win. I agree. They definitely are going to win. And now the Hurricanes are finally going to use their meat. Oh no, the Blues are actually going to beat them in this meat battle here. They're going to beat them in the meat battle. OG Whitfield says game over. It is. Hurricanes might score here though. They still can score twice afterwards though. But the Hurricanes, they're pushing forward. They're into the 5. That's their first warning. They're going after left. And they're not going to score. Great defense there, Blues. Great defense there by the Blues down in the left wing. And, oh, nice. That's going to be a Hurricane. Oh, my God. Great defense again. Defense again by the Blues. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty to the Hurricanes. They're going to have to be... Gee whiz. What's going on here? Hurricanes, you need to be faster, lads. You need to be faster. It's real lazy right now. Like, you're down by three scores. You need to be so much quicker. And they're just not. You're down by 3 scores. I tipped the Blues, so I'm happy. I'm just disappointed with how the second half has played out on behalf of the Hurricanes. And they should score here. Oh my God, he's too short again. The Blues here defending quite well. That's going to be a try though. That's going to be a try there. So the Hurricanes do score underneath the post. They need to be really quick. Really? 2.5 minutes left of the game. It's going to be 30-18 with a kick to come. North Melbourne 56, Gito's 47. Wow. He says good defence from the Blues. Yeah, it has been good defence, but they did concede in the end, and now they're just going to quickly take it. So it's going to be 30-20 with 2 minutes left of the game. It's game over, but it's not game over. There's still 2 minutes left, and the Hurricanes do score. They would need to score immediately, and then immediately. Actually, no, immediately, and then they just need to run it through. Michael Joshua Lewis isn't full-time yet. It is not full-time yet, no. But the Blues are they are winning this game 30-20. They would need an absolute miracle, the Hurricanes, to win this from here. It's given them hope, but surely surely the Blues wouldn't concede after that. Like after how they've performed in this game, surely they wouldn't concede another one. Yeah, they're going as slowly as possible. However, they've put the clock back on now though. And they're still taking their time. They've wiped out at least 15-20 seconds of this. Ours is Hurricanes need a try and a drop kick extra time. Yeah, it's not happening, but it's not happening. If it happens, then the Blues that would just be dead set. Incredibly embarrassing. They can't kick the ball here, Hurricanes. They need to play it out from their own 22. They've been pretty average on the attacking side today. Defensively, they've definitely been average, but they've been average on the attacking side, which you wouldn't usually expect here for the Hurricanes. A minute left of the game. They need to be real quick. They need to be really quick. Josh Lewis says I was close to my tip. Owen says Hurricanes need to try and drop the extra time. They do, yep. Bernard with the ball. Hurricanes here. And it's going to be a penalty to the Blues. So they may as well take the 3 here. They may as well just take the 3. Just end the game with a 3. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. They could go for a try. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna take a 3 here. Just seal the easy win. Oh, Terry Blackie's off though actually, so they're not going to. Jeez, they're gonna go for a try here. They're gonna go for the embarrassment. 5 meters out. I think the Blues might score another try. Alwyn says GWS 53, North Melbourne 56. Wow, that's a good game, but that's a good game. But here we go, the Blues. Surely, I reckon they're going to score another try here, just to put the boot into the Hurricanes. Very classy performance from the Blues. Unfortunately, they did concede in that last possession, but in the same sense, their defence has been pretty good. It'd be disappointing if the Blues didn't try and go for a try again. They just threw the ball out. I'd love to see them really just go for another one. That's going to be there. Wow, that was ridiculous from the Hurricanes side. Gee whiz. Yeah, they're gonna try for an attack and play here. They're going to try for the attack and play. They're just going to push over. They're just going to push over from here. They're going to push over from here. They're only 3 metres out the Blues here. Only 3 metres out here for the Blues. They're only 2 metres out now. They're just going to keep pushing. They're going out to the right. They're going out to the right. Oh my God, that was terrible. Terrible play here by the Blues. Terrible play. They made no metres there. Oh my God, that's going to still work out though. They lost so many metres there, but they're going to still have the ball here. It's still all Blues. They're going out to the left. There's so much space out here on the left. There's so much space out here on the left of the Blues. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh, he's still up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go. Jeez. The Hurricanes are still defending quite okay here. They're still defending quite okay, but the Blues are back exactly where they had the ball from the line out basically. They're going to be 5 metres out again after going back past the 22. But they're going to be 5 metres out here. The Blues just want to put the boot in here. They want to put the boot in and get another try. They deserve it. After this game, they deserve it. Come on, Blues. Put another one over. Put another one over. Put another one over. Come on. Oh, he's lost the ball. So the Hurricanes are now going to try and score from their end. They're going to try and score from their end. They've actually got an opportunity here. They've got a chance here, the Hurricanes. It's not game over yet, so it's still Hurricanes with the ball. It's still Hurricanes with the ball. And they want to score, obviously. Oh my God, that's going to be a knock on. That's going to be a knock on. So the Blues are now going to get the ball. Oh my God, it's going to be a knock on against. What? It's going to be game over. So wow, that's ridiculous. I don't know why that was. At least it was a good ending, but geez, that's debatable how that was an ending of the game. The Blues didn't knock that ball on just then. I guess he just wanted to finish it up. But that is it for today, guys. We are going to be streaming in about 40 minutes left until the Sharks versus Dragons. That's going to be in 40 minutes time, so definitely jump across there. If you're not subscribed yet, go and hit that subscribe button, join the BKRmy, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. But we're going to be done for this stream, and I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes time. So thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.